Time on the track.
You already know what this is, man. I'm talking about No Rap Cap Podcast, man. Number real raw shit. Can't get this shit over the counter, man. You gotta come rock with us to get it. I go by Gas the Realest.
I'm Mr. MEANA, the motivator, man. Here to motivate the nation. You already know how we do, man. Come on now.
Come on,
OG
man.
Giggity, 1/3 of the. Oh,
Come on,
My
man.
bad.
We still uptown, man. We're to double up on you. You know what I'm saying?
Big
We
facts.
Double up on you today, man.
The NO takeover. We
Come
back,
on,
baby.
Man. Stop playing, man. You already know we
And
got
look who I-
Giggity in this bitch.
look who the wind blew in.
Nah, that's your boy D. Y'all already know what it is.
You already know what it is, nigga. Hey, nah, man. Just on the introduction of meeting you, Diesel. Nah, bro, you sound like a cool dude, big brother, and we got a lot to talk about, man. Cause I ain't know none of your story like that. You know what I'm saying? Just from the talking outside. So now we gonna get into all that shit. And Gangsta, you already know, man. We be joking around, but nigga,
Big
sincerely appreciate you too, big brother.
all good,
Always,
bro.
my nigga.
I don't pay y'all no mind.
But this time I'm gonna tell you about niggas before we start. We gonna shut a run.
Okay,
We gonna
thank
shut
you.
a run.
I'm happy.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy you throw it out there. So it don't look like you beating up on your co-host.
Beating up on me?
No. I'm just speaking in general.
Right, 'cause you know he's scary.
I'm saying,
We're going to get into
it don't
that.
look like he's taking.
We're going to get into that.
Nigga say, 'cause you know he's scary.
Who said that?
I'm a yes man.
Little mud baby.
I know you know about.
That nigga stupid.
What we got to get into,
You
bro?
can defend me, but go ahead, bro.
That nigga.
Well, I'm gonna defend you now.
You ain't even hold it down for Uptown, you know?
I'm bro, cause I'm from Dallas. Oh, what's up? Texas in the building. Yeah.
Nigga say you was out of passes, you back.
Yeah, I'm back. I be sneaking in cause the passes, you know. Well, what I did was I went to Kinko's and made some copies. So when they see me, like I changed the date on, bro. Look, I'm good.
Right.
That's how I get to. That's how I get in the city.
How you living, Diesel, man? You been home 6 months, dog. Like, man. 6 months gotta feel like one day if a nigga did 30 years.
It's a blessing, man. I mean, it's the feeling hard to explain, man.
Well, explain it then. We got time.
I'm blessed, man. You've been showing up. You know, you've been showing me love. You helped me put
Okay.
some jingles in my pocket.
Okay.
You know, like that real Uptown supposed to do.
Big facts.
All right, my brother.
Right,
From the
right,
mag
right.
to the mill to the kettle.
Hey, Diesel, you consider a street dude, you know what I'm saying? Talking about when you left and
Oh,
before
yeah.
you got your time and shit, right?
Yeah.
Nigga about to say, of course not. Nah. Fuck.
No, homie. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
So, you know, like just the stigma that Gangsta had coming home and shit that you heard and everybody else heard.
What the stigma was.
You know, like you just read
Yeah,
it.
but just tell him.
Yeah, like you read it like and like people look at you like a street dude and you embrace gangster and y'all running it. So how that was for you to embrace gangster?
Well, you know, they say he told on dead. And that's a strategy all us use in prison to try to throw the charge on somebody that's dead to get out. You know, so a lot of people would be called a rat if it came up to that, you know.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. What you got, man?
Nah, I'm just listening to y'all run it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got some things I'm going to play, but I'm letting you do your introduction. And
We
you know what
running
I'm saying?
it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, open it up. But like, listen, on doing time, you know what I'm saying, after doing 30 years, you know what I'm saying, I would like to know, because we got a lot of young people as well that watch this podcast as well. So upon entering, how old was you when you first entered prison?
Well, I was 19, but I went to Angola at 21.
So you went at 21. So you're a young man, you know, facing, what was your sentence? You
Life sentence.
You
I
had
had
a
a life sentence. Yeah. No parole, no probation, none of that.
So with going in there with that type of mentality, did you go in there on a wild style, or you just went more in on just trying to figure it out?
I was trying to figure it out because I really felt that I had a chance to come home. And I didn't want to blow that chance by killing somebody or getting, you know, vice versa, me getting killed myself.
Right. So your mentality, you know, when you first went in there was just more like, I'm going to just see how this shit going and I'm going to just try to move, you know, navigate through it like the smoothest way I can. So you went in there, you had partners, I'm quite sure, from the streets that was in there as well, right?
Yes, I did.
And the Angola run different than the feds, like meaning like that cost stuff work the same way in state
Yeah, it's different.
So that's totally different. So when you go in there, like, what was the setup for like Angola, like for us with you entering?
Well, when I went to Angola, they were still raping and you know taking young guys' manhood. So we couldn't think about nothing else but focusing on trying to save yourself. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So rape was real then.
Oh yeah, rape was real,
And,
man.
and what year this was when you went to?
94, 95.
Ooh, damn.
So how you got the mind frame? How you even accomplished just walking a straight line to be able to like, man, I'm gonna stay on this side so I can fuck with the law and get out without getting indulging in all that what was going on, like you just said.
Well, I didn't really have no problem because guys knew, a lot of us had grew up in the juvenile jail, so it really didn't matter, they didn't trip on that there. We was really joining together against the older guys because the older guys was the one preying on us,
Right.
Yeah, so I was focused, man.
So when that 5-year mark came around, how you felt? Because you was off of 5 before you went to trial, right?
Yes.
So
Damn.
so you just was like back then like 5, like, man, I ain't fucking with it. You never had no thoughts like, I'm gonna just take this bitch and get out the way?
No, because I had 2 young kids out there on the streets, and I knew I was innocent, so I just thought I was actually gonna get out. Yeah.
And when that 5-year mark kept coming around, you was thinking about it then?
Oh yeah. Once they gave me a life sentence, I said, damn, I should have took them 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a long way from life, boy.
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
I'll give you.
Big facts.
With knowing that you was innocent, and you took on the case to fight it, like, what I'm saying, what was your mind frame on it? Like, I mean, going into it, like, you just felt like they don't have enough evidence on me to convict me on it, but once you got the conviction on it, how did they convict you on something that you was innocent, on?
Well, a guy came to court and lied and said he was out there and he seen me gun the guy down. Yeah,
the eyewitness.
Right. But the police had changed my police report 3 times anyway. They forced him to come to court because he had open charges. If he didn't came to court on me, he was gonna do 10 years.
That's a real railroad.
I really got railroad, and I got it in black and white. Yeah.
3 times they changed?
Yeah, he changed. I got it in black and white.
That's a form of ratting as well too. So I mean, like, he lied. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he still came and kind of told on you. You know what I'm saying?
Why you laughing, Giga?
To help himself. I'm just saying that's a
How
form
you can joke down at my dog, bro?
Because I'm looking at like he hit the red around his neck. I'm just peeping him out, bro.
5'9" blood, man.
I see that, bro.
fashion, all fashion, Steve. You got on pink.
He saw my
bad.
pink. He saw my pink.
You got on pink, and you talking about a red?
Because you gang banging.
I'm not gang. It's not nothing with a gang. It's fashion. Dudes wore white rags and all
We
kinds of
talking about
stuff.
you. We ain't talking about dudes, bro.
I'm just saying. And
I see all these tattoos on you. It's like you trying to come back, like you like Mac 10, like a knockoff Mac 10. Kinda, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. It's giving that. That's what it's giving.
You was in jail when that came. Was that Mac 10 the rumor surrounding the truck? Was that Mac 10, huh?
Well, that was after Cash Money and them crossed over to being considered Bloods.
So Gangsta was in jail.
Yeah,
already.
Gangsta was
You know
in
that
jail.
wouldn't have happened. I was been out.
But,
You wouldn't have did nothing in Cali.
Sure wouldn't have. I ain't gonna do nothing in New Orleans to my cat.
Niggas,
What's wrong with it, man?
niggas say, no. I just was wondering, did you at that time had seen that or heard that, and what your thoughts was when you seen that in the can?
Man, no, I didn't see. I didn't mess with cell phones in prison. It wasn't until I got out and I didn't know how to work the TV. I learned how to put it on YouTube, and then I put the Lil Wayne thing in, and I saw it then when I first got out. I was just like, it's gangsters everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Like, you can't underestimate nobody because we got that stigma. We think if you can survive in New Orleans, you can survive anywhere. But, bro, it's killers and gangsters everywhere, man, So, just like in my hometown, dad, like, we don't play.
Your hometown?
Yeah.
They adopted
Them
him.
cowboys serious.
Somebody else next. Hi, this your boy D's out the mail. Hi, this your boy D's from Dallas.
I live in Dallas now, y'all.
Well, I know all the road,
Yeah,
y'all.
I live in- yeah.
I gotta catch one in that goal. This is the month, huh?
Yeah,
April.
on the 26th and 27th. We gone.
Oh, all right. Nah, I gotta go. I go on
Yeah.
the 27 and
26th and 7th. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
20 in
2 days.
October. Oh, so it's just one
2
time.
days, it's 2 days in October. April and
The
every
whole month.
Sunday in October.
All right. And y'all going for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going, Gangsta.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
going.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Gangsta, what made you want to embrace Diesel from even y'all had y'all even situation?
Okay, let's go back to those 3 cents. When you look at a person, you can look at a person and tell, Like you ever saw somebody, you be like, man, something about that dude I don't like.
Right.
So it's like with Diesel, I could see that he happy and he's sincere. It's the small things that make him happy. So I was like, you know what? I don't mind giving him a shot. I don't mind rocking with him because, you know, I can see that the man happy. The man ain't stopped smiling, bro, since he's been in Dallas. And we ain't much hit Dallas yet because as soon as he got down there, he had to go to New York. I went to Atlanta.
Right.
And we done came back, but ever since he been in my house.
Right. He was running into me.
The same house with mine, you know what I'm saying? Eating our food up and everything. You wash the dishes, bro?
Yeah, I wash the dishes.
All right, man.
I wash the dishes.
I'm trying, I gotta make sure. But no, and then when I was gone, then he was there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gone in Atlanta. All right, look,
And I'm
bro.
there with him and his mother, man.
So what that talk like to get, you know, you to go to Dallas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to change your life?
No,
or-
let me tell you what happened. I called Diesel. No, I called him because I don't like this. Somebody done taught him. He said, who taught you? His sister taught him how to do them emoji things in the morning. He said, with no good cartoon that thing. I just be regular good morning. It was, you know, just formal. So now I called him. What's up, bro? Nothing, bro. I'm chilling at the restaurant. What you doing? Nothing. So I'm like, man, bro, you might as well just come on up here, bro. We gonna help you out. Me and Crypto up here. Come on up here. You ain't doing nothing down there.
Right.
And then you got to keep in mind, this is not somebody that used to pick up cans. You remember they had the can factory? You remember the can? Where was that?
On side the bridge right there.
That's right.
Where they do the,
That's
where
right.
they do
Where the Home
the,
Depot
where they
at.
do the salvage stuff right now, like.
Yeah, but the way he said it uptown, like he didn't know.
I said
I don't
uptown.
think he's from uptown. Bro. But anyway, so you know, he wasn't a person that was on some good boy stuff. So for him to come out, like, you got a lot of people who won't forget. So I was like, bro, don't you must play yourself down there. Cause he did a lot of damage in his project as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you might well come on up here, because we all got YouTube channels, we all doing content. And then I got some scheduled for us. We got like 3 schools we go and talk to the
The youth.
The youth.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Diesel, you felt yourself changing in Angola, or you strive to change? Like, it just was happening as you were just being incarcerated, or you was like, nah, I'm changing and I'm going home a different type of way?
I strive to change.
You strive
because,
to?
Yeah, because, you know, as you get older,
Yeah.
you're supposed to change.
Thank you, bro. I'm
You know, I
thirsty.
still know guys 50, 60 act like they're 17, 18 in Angola, you know, so I didn't want that to be me because I have kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't no mistake. Niggas strive to do that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga never was tempted or never, like, no trouble? You never was in no trouble in that bitch?
Yeah, I had plenty of fights, man. Yes, indeed, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yes, indeed. Shit, plenty of fights. Man, there's some sick people up there, man. Them dudes ain't play. Shit.
East Side said niggas coming through that wall for niggas' butt.
Man, I never believed that, bro. Dudes
That's-
actually come through the wall, dog.
Fact,
Straight up.
fact,
Yeah,
fact,
they come
fact,
through the
fact.
wall, man. You be laying in your cell and you wake up, a dude that came through the wall and he's standing over you with a knife.
Damn.
Like, what's happening?
For that
For your butt?
bad game
Yeah.
time.
Man, it was real.
Oh, you can't get a nigga. Hey, what? Just picking a nigga? Like niggas just picking a nigga?
Yeah, they don't care because they know a lot of so-called real guys gave their butt up, so they don't underestimate nobody. They just charge you, you know? Yeah.
And you a little bitty nigga in that bitch.
Oh, I'm glad that happened to me because they knew I was gonna sling it.
Yeah, but
Right.
he had some forces coming
Well, I
behind
had some big people behind me.
Don't
Yeah,
talk. Mike, shout out to Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah,
was the
free
heavyweight
Mike.
champion in Angola. He
Heavyweight
had the
boxing
belt.
champion. Yeah.
Like
Lacey,
that
all them
playing
guys.
behind.
I even had some country boys from Shreveport and all that, you know, rocking with me, you know. Yeah.
Right, real niggas
Yeah.
from everywhere. Right, Louisiana. And like niggas, like, man, like Gangsta was saying, the feds, this call, like MEANA was questioning about this call. Shit, everybody from Louisiana. So how the section going in there? What is this? Like you say, you from New Orleans, you got some Shreveport niggas rocking with you. So who a nigga against?
Well, Shreveport and New Orleans was beefing, but I was
yeah.
good with everybody,
Right,
man.
right.
Yeah, I got along with everybody, yeah.
Right. That's how Gangsta was. He
Yeah.
got on everybody.
Double all right, triple okay.
Triple okay.
Happy to meet, buddy.
Yeah, me
But-
too. I mean, that's what it was.
That don't put you in a jammed up spot with being cool with, you know, people that people got beef with. You know, like if New Orleans is beefing with Shreveport and you cool with some Shreveport people, that don't put you in a funny position, like far as like you rocking with them and you supposed to be more down with
Yeah,
this
it
side
did.
of
It did put me in a position, you know, and a lot of guys want this, you know, I ain't want to just ride with New Orleans. They were saying all kinds of bad things about me, you know, but I didn't care, you know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I would think that would make, you know, start some kind of beef.
It did.
like, you know what I'm saying?
It did. Yeah.
So, what you about to say, Gangsta? Oh,
None.
Nah, he was looking at me because he know I'm about to go at him about something like
go ahead, do your shit.
So with you being with you being in the feds, like, you know what I'm saying? New Orleans didn't rock with Shreveport the same way they would do in
That's mandatory.
Angola.
Because that's the cost. That's
Louis-
Or it's
New
just the whole
Orleans.
Louisiana.
Different
It wasn't.
Yeah, it's the boot. We call it
Alright.
all us together.
Okay.
Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. We'd be like the dirty South call. But for sure, Louisiana together.
It's just what he had.
Shreveport,
It's just the
Monroe.
boot. That's why it can't be.
Right.
It's just
Yeah,
the boot.
Yeah.
Right. Nah, that's strong. Hey, Gangsta, how you in Dallas, you in Houston, you've been fucking with Charleston White ever since some of the content you've been
Shout out
doing.
to Charleston White.
He run what? He running you up, huh?
Big
Boy,
fact.
stop playing.
Big fact.
I've been seeing them
Say,
numbers,
he
boy.
just had me in strokers the other night.
How that turned out for you?
Man, that
Tricked all his money off.
He
I don't have
forgot,
the money.
he forgot about Wallahi.
it was right the Ramadan, just had
Oh,
finished too. Now, when I go to strip club, I make sure I leave my wallet. Because listen.
Well,
it'll
leave
be-
your wallet with them?
Nah, I leave it in the hotel.
Oh.
I leave it put up because it's so many fine, pretty women and how they'll get you there. Once you make eye contact, they just come throwing their butt on
Yeah.
you. Some
Whole
of them
YouTube
naked.
check. Whole YouTube check.
Yeah, man, them gonna be bad later on, bro. So I leave that joint in there. But Charleston White, he gonna have a good time. He gonna bring that bag, gonna get him some ones, he gonna make it rain, he gonna drink, he gonna party.
They know, a lot of people in there know who you was?
Some of them did, but when I'm with him, then they'll spot me.
Yeah, it all go together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, man, man, come on, let's go out. All right, let's go.
You enjoyed yourself, huh, bro?
Yeah, bro. Listen, we stayed out till 4-something in the morning, and I had to get up at 6:15 to pray. Then I had to get up at 7:30. Then I got back up at 10:30 when done an interview. Then I got a haircut. Then we went to the airport. Got back to Dallas at 11. Got him and my mother. We packed it up and came here this morning.
Hey, Gangsta, this is what I want to ask you. It's like,
It's a grind.
That's why I told him that.
can like if niggas saying they changing and they're working progress, like trying to change, and you know they there because you could tell from their lifestyle with the shit they into they there, but some shit they not there. So how you look at that person? And I'm speaking of like Ripper, and I know the situation why a nigga not there, but how can a nigga be on the right trajectory? Like I'm changing my life, but that one thing right there is a no go. So is a nigga changing completely?
I'm lost. What you mean?
Like,
No.
I know you to my Ripper, right? He changed.
no, you. I'm saying you changing as a person, you living your life the right way. You know what I'm saying? But can a nigga be completely changing the right way when they got one thing that over here that?
Oh, that having
That you can't
jail
get right
me.
with.
I don't look at that that way because let me use this for example. They try to kill me if you think about it. These guys here, right? But none of my close friends and none of his close friends was deleted in our beef. So it's easy for me and him to talk and patch it up. I could, you know what I'm saying? So, but with that situation, started my best friend, my brother. So my thing is, you got to talk to his family, his mother first, before me and you could talk. I can't just jump out there, be laughing and playing with you or kicking it with you, put you on some interview, let you get money, and his family look like, what Gangsta doing? No, I can't.
So personally within you, I'm just no because
I
I had
wasn't
to
finished,
ask,
man.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead, now, go ahead.
No,
I
go
lost my
ahead.
train of thought. Nah, but go ahead, man. We do this all the time. So my thing is here. I don't have a problem with him. I would love to sit down and talk with him, but I'm not gonna jump out there and make a call because, matter of fact, Lil Sterling reached out to me the other day, just wanted to talk to me. You know,
all right.
you know what I'm saying. So I can't because everybody watching. I realize everybody really is watching. You got a lot of people who be peeking and not speaking.
Right.
They be up in there seeing what's going on. They be watching. So for real, I like to play, have fun, but sometimes I be like, I gotta be careful because I'm still in touch with the family. You know what I'm saying? So certain things, you know, but that would be real big. That'd be especially we do it on no rap cap, huh? Get some of this water here, and you know what you laughing about?
But
It's expensive water.
is it a thought that's coming across a nigga mind, nigga like, nigga just won't work it out, make money with us because I'm up?
Yeah.
You had them
That's a
thoughts?
fact. That's what it is. Think about it. He did his thing. He waited for a whole year. He watched my work. Then he came with his story. Okay, he did a lot of fabricating. fabricating things. But, you know, hey, that's for the internet, love lies. So then he started his channel. So he doing his thing. If you notice, the only time he get views when he talking about me. So now he see, okay, I got to get with the people channel. Because I don't want to hear, oh, I'm just doing it because my fan. I'm just doing it because people want. Man, everybody, we all get on the internet to get money, take care of our family because this is a legal hustle. Nobody don't want to be on the street selling no drug. I'm too old to go back to prison. You know, so I'm not going. So if me and Diesel in the car, they got a roach. You be all right, you better take charge. I don't want to give it to you. They take charge. Man, listen, my worst fear is for me to go back to jail and then I get a call from the chaplain and tell me to come to the chaplain, my mother dead. Nah. That's so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? But everybody see, I'm making moves and I'm showing love to people, showing love. And you know how powerful that would be for me and him to sit down? And he gonna take off from there.
Right.
Like, let me tell you something, he almost went on Vlad. I hated on him. Nope. No, Vlad. That's a pig. Oh, you giggity, I got some power, boy. I didn't know it was like that.
Right. But that's not it. Well, I want to ask this to you instead of Gangster.
All right.
Is it strange to you rocking with Gangster when you accepting phone calls from Ripper and that's your homie from the mouth? You know what I'm saying? How that's working out?
I mean, it's all love. I mean, people, people in the hood, they gonna look at it as strange, but not to me. I'm a changed man, Everything positive, nothing negative, nothing at all.
Can I answer that?
What ratio?
This the same man just told us when New Orleans and Shreveport would be, he was cool with Shreveport, he would go. These are he don't be really on homie type. He just be on this what I'm on.
If you cool with me, I'm cool with you, bro.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't even speaking from that point. I was speaking from the point like getting you to, like that I'm pretty sure there'd be talks like Ripper coming through you to talk yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like strange like that. Like, and you just shooting it
Why
down.
you never hollered at me about that?
You got a lot going on right now with your son and everything.
Right.
So, I mean, I didn't want to bring that to you like that there. I told him that.
Nah, I like that, my nigga, that you didn't do that like that.
Yeah, I told him after everything settled down, then I talked to a gangster about that there.
Nah, that's what's up.
So we gonna go to the restaurant and sit down and talk?
I mean, I don't know.
How you want to do it?
You gonna pay for it?
I mean, we can talk about the sofa,
I want to talk. I want to talk at the restaurant like the mob do.
Okay, man, we can do anything. It's all love, homie.
Look at that homie with this red rag, bro. He got a bunch of knots like he gonna choke him.
One knot, bro.
All right.
Fat, why you fuck on my? Hey, bro,
I don't know it's coming.
Dog, you got beef,
Been
bro.
like my swag since young.
That's
bro.
a fact. I ain't gonna deny that, though. I'm not in denial about that part.
So
That's a fact.
I was in there last time. He was looking at a watch I had.
Yeah, he had a
on
nice
like
little
that.
watch.
I'm like, oh damn.
I was. Why you changed?
Is it don't match? It ain't,
Okay, you got the eye.
It don't match.
Yeah, when you fly, put that shit on, you be coordinated, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Got the old.
You don't do
That's
it
an
like
old
that.
right here. This is an old iPhone. Watch. Crypto Jesus got the update. Well, my partner already told me about the update. That's old.
Well, after you blessed him for his birthday, of course you can get the new
He
update.
blessed him? Blessed him,
See, I want some of my money back. Hey, yo,
Five.
I want some of my money back, man.
Listen, showing that type of love, bro, for us even online, you know what I'm saying? It showed really how y'all rocking and
That's my brother.
what's going
real
on.
shit.
And that was cool.
That's
you know
my
what
brother,
I'm saying?
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? People, they ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So for to see y'all do that and bless Jesus like that and y'all rocking the way y'all rocking, bro, I commend y'all on that for real. You know?
See, let me tell you something. I did a podcast with Integrity. It's this guy, Integrity Response out of Atlanta. And he was asking me about crypto G's, but he didn't know about that part. So I said, well, what make me rock with a person? I look at the little thing, I look at the big things what a person do, right? I say, prime example, if he go into the store, or he go buy something to eat, he automatically gonna get me something too.
Right.
And I just was explaining to the dude on the podcast, how about when a man come pick me up, he had the salad for me. I was like, wow, man, I just say this and my dog. I said, boy, go look it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I'm watching my figure now. I'm getting right, so, yeah.
Man.
What you say? Yeah, I hear you.
I'm just saying I hear you, bro. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what? Let's just address the elephant in the room, bro. Let's just cut the bull. Let's just get straight into it.
What's the problem?
It's a big problem.
Yeah. And one of the problems is this. You do an interview. You bring on a brother, and look like you brought the brother on to kind of like bash No Rap Cap podcast, if I had to say, because the stuff that needed to be asked was never asked. But the
Like
only
what?
thing that like far as like, you know, the dude getting down with the dude, like that wasn't ever brought up. And that was the big hype on, that's what everybody really wanted to see in an interview, and you never even questioned or brought it up or asked the man how you gonna get past that. But you did ask him how you feel about this, BG, and how you feel about when Gas or MEANA said, you know what I'm saying? So it was almost like you brought him on there to get some get back at No Rap Cap Podcast and BG. So the floor is yours now.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I ain't say how you feel. He brought up BG or who attacked him. He brought up Gas. He said, man, yeah, because on there, they were doing this and that. They ain't give me a chance. They just started attacking me, so they want jokes. I'm a jokes.
Right.
He brought that up, brother. I didn't bring it up. But as a person that provide a platform, I just let them vent.
I'm quite sure they had a conversation. I'm quite sure they had a conversation prior to
Sidebar?
Yeah, sidebar. We ain't gonna talk about this, but we gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that right there was the alley hoop of like get 'em.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you let him speak.
But you
his
my homie,
piece.
so as my homie.
Hold up, but you let him speak his piece. And then he gets to a part where he was like, he didn't really have too much to say about me. But he said, MEANA like a little yes man. Me? And you knew me from a little boy. I ain't never was yes man or trying to be down or
Facts.
just amening nobody. Like I was my own man my whole time. And I saw you speak for somebody. Oh, don't talk about BG like that. Oh, you can't do that. But when he spoke on me, and you knew me
I
the
ain't
same
catch
way,
that.
you caught that because he said it more than one time.
He said it twice.
He said it about 3-4 times.
So you mean you watched the interview that much? You come, you said one.
Nah, I just
You
know it
said
was
two.
multiple times.
All right.
I know it was multiple times, more than once. And I was looking for your reaction to be like, nah, you know, MEANA or whatever, speak something on me. Because, you know what I'm saying? I would nip some things in the bud if somebody was out the box on you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do a reaction video tonight and straighten that.
You took it down.
Oh.
Why
So
you
it-
took it down?
Oh, I got a call.
From who?
You know, I speak for the general.
The general.
Who was the gentleman?
Trump?
Bigger than Trump. But listen.
Take it to Trump, maybe take it down?
I'm just saying. So my thing was, well, listen, what I'm saying.
That was a waste of an interview.
Not really, because it still made
10,000
some
people
money.
seeing it.
That's what I'm saying.
He wanted $50 for some gas money.
No, it was
You charging
$100. I made $100 off it. I
You
can show
charging
it to you.
50?
Not yet.
You gonna give him 50?
Yeah, I might just give him the whole 100.
Yeah,
But
bro, 'cause coming from Morgan City, how long that is? Like an hour and a half?
now y'all using me to shoot back at the homie.
This where we shot at.
But y'all had the content.
That's why we waited. You wanted us to wait. You said wait till you come to talk about it.
Yeah, I did, but you remember you was gonna do it. What you call that? What you laugh? You was gonna do a reaction, but you say, man, why I ain't about to waste my time?
I ain't reacting. I ain't propping my shit.
No, he was,
I
but
could
then
go- you know what I'm
he changed
saying?
his mind. He was. Me and Gas be having like when me and Gas on the phone, we take turns. Pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? So we was able.
G shit.
Yeah, I'll take
Get the
turns.
facts for me.
Facts.
So I was able to. So again, hit me like, well, man, since you took it down, I'm not going to entertain him. I say what I say. He said what he said. That's what it is.
Right.
So it was day. It was over with. So I'm thinking I was going to come here. Well, first of all, let me just say this here because I brought Diesel here with me to be over here on the sideline. Cause this is supposed to be me on the show with y'all. So he out here with your co-host running his mouth and they didn't made friends.
We got 7 days.
Big facts. Hit the thing.
We got 7 days in the
Big
fitty.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway,
Oh, but you said me on one podcast would be 7 days.
that's what he said?
Yeah, he
I
said.
don't
me.
know if you can say that or not.
Oh.
I think we don't want to see you 7 days.
No, you said me to say that.
I
You
probably
said,
did.
Ain't
I
no
don't know.
problem.
That nigga is stupid.
Gangsta, I fuck with you. I don't know why. You know.
Why would he say that? My feeling was hurt.
I think I told me that I didn't want to podcast with you 7 days.
Yeah, I know you used him. I said, man, I believe me. They didn't say that. I think he said that
Right.
because Gas always want to play. But yeah, man, my feeling was hurt. I said, man, I mean, I don't want to hang out with me,
We
man.
don't want to see you 7 days, nigga.
Man, well, give me 5 days.
You get 5, dog.
That's cool.
I
I
gonna
go
double
with
back
5.
on you 2 days.
We can want to come back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow.
Sure. Cause this shit ain't no interview. We just, hey, I like this type of shit. Like, ain't no interview. We just popping out
right,
shit, man.
yeah,
Like,
man.
nigga ain't mind raising for questions or none of that. We just talking our shit.
You know, the girls watch it. They choose it. You know,
Facts.
Yeah, I need
they,
you one.
they choose it. They gonna be in my DM later.
I'm not gonna be working with that pink on.
In Dallas, though,
I
it should be.
What you
it
trying
should
to
be
get
like
at?
that, huh?
This is breast awareness.
It's not October.
Well, I'll do what I want.
Okay.
There you go.
They need us third war.
Big fact. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. They
That's what's up,
definitely need
bro.
us third
Big
war,
fact.
right there.
Yeah, man. You know. So now you feel a lot better. You got that off your chest.
Nah, you know, you ain't really say nothing.
What I
You know
supposed
I'm
to
saying?
say?
I'm just saying, you know, you
You right, brother.
Yeah, that's it. I just wanted.
That's the easy way out, huh?
Yeah.
I just needed to hear, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
I was down bad.
I'm like, man, that gangsta.
But I took it down, so now they don't must count no more.
You recant your stay now, my nigga.
Yeah, it's over. So to the way, if you think about it, I was like, you know what? He did this, talked about me.
Oh no, you ain't did it because of that. You just already said the general call.
But you in that though. You know how back it is be like Stone and them. My name was in them.
You said you in Dallas. Shit, it's like that for like you say the female strip club. Once they realize y'all from New Orleans, they own a nigga like this off of that.
Fact, bro.
It's scared to
Let me
death.
tell you something. I might be home chilling. Charles will call. What you doing, ON? Man, no, what's up? Let's go out. All right, give me the address. Man, we go in that strip club, bro. Man.
Oh, y'all been rocking. You in Charleston?
Yeah. I'm talking about we go to clubs. He like to go out, boy. He gonna play. And he gonna spend money. Like, nah, Charles gonna have them racks. He gonna get a bunch of ones. He gonna make it rain. He go out, he party.
So that internet shit, that shit ain't a factor when people see him, huh?
Bro, when they see Charles, they taking pictures, they dapping him. Oh, what's our father, you bro?
Yeah. We got a link with Charles.
Man, bro, listen, all that stuff, dude, to me, when I see you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna see. When them dude, and he be by himself.
With the mace.
Man.
Yeah, he sprayed somebody down there. Yeah.
But in the club, though, like we just was in Atlanta, like he by himself. We went in the club, then look, I saw, but say this what I like now when you got a name. Man, we went in that club, it was packed. Them people in that club saw Charles, saw some dude sitting at the table. Man, y'all get up. Dude said, man, we had the bottle gone. Y'all finished, y'all got to go. I ain't much want to sit down. I said, them dudes might want to fight now, man.
Right.
But they gave us the dude's table.
Right, you got that kind of clout out there.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Diesel, like, what you say your job was in the
That's to work at the hospital.
You work at the hospital.
Yeah.
So, man, what kind of mind state you was in putting niggas' bodies in the bag? Did it came like? Would you having the thoughts like one day somebody gonna be putting me in there?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I was on the verge of giving up because dudes was going on. Everybody that go home had to come to the hospital.
you about to give
so
up?
I see everybody.
Say,
I see
hold on.
everybody. Huh?
You about to give up?
Oh, I'm about to start just wild.
Like on life?
Huh? Of getting out.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like on life.
Yeah,
like
on the movie.
I mean, drugging and
Check.
all that. I was about to just go all out. It didn't come no more. Yeah, for real.
Man.
Hey, how far in you is at this time when you thinking about that? How far you in?
That was like from 2020. I was 26 years in. Yeah, I was 26 years in. By me at the hospital, everybody that go home, I'm walking them to the front gate to go home. And I'm like, man, when my chance coming, you know? Yeah.
A change gonna come.
Most people that you seen getting out and you was walking to the front gate, was they getting out? I won't say technicality, but by a law changing or they time finished?
No, Jason Williams was just, he said anybody that been out 20 years, he was gonna give them a second chance at life. He was gonna look into your case.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And they was starting from the old numbers on down.
And that shit was happening.
Oh yeah, he the only one did it. Yeah, he let almost 1,000 people out, man. Yeah.
So most of them people who was going to get out of the front gate, it was from that. Their time wasn't finished.
No,
like
their time was
you
finished.
had life and you came home on 30.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
Everybody that came on had life. Yeah, but now like your father, he
Yeah,
had 42 years. They let him go. He made parole though, but that man, he was
Oh,
cutting loose.
you know his daddy?
Yeah, that's my partner.
that's what I
Oh, you
just
knew that
asked
already?
I just
He asked me
him
that. Yeah, that's
Oh,
my
I
partner.
missed that.
His daddy,
Oh,
my
right,
partner.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes indeed. I know him.
That's the first person we interviewed that really knew your pops.
Yeah, I know him real good. That's my
That's
brother.
what's up. Yeah, you did 30, he did 40.
Yeah, he's a trained boxer. He used to knock him out too, bro. He was no joke.
Facts.
Say, so is it safe to say he gonna be on the show again? Since y'all know the same people, is he gonna? Cause y'all, it's like I thought I was coming here. Y'all talking about Diesel. Is he-
Yeah, bro, you hating on Diesel, bro?
Yeah, facts.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, far as you
Feel
been
free to join in on the conversation. Though we just running.
I don't want to talk about no Angola.
what you want to talk about? Hey, but no, I want to talk about this.
Beignets.
Ask you this.
Say beignets.
How that look to you about the dude who killed the Say So P in Memphis? The killer got killed in
Houston.
Texas. How that shit look to you?
I haven't been following that.
Well, that's what I'm explaining. Like the dude from Memphis got killed with Sauce Walker,
Right.
And the dude who killed him, he wound up getting killed in Houston.
And that's where Sauce Walker from.
I thought you knew that. I thought you probably made some content on that. Because that's the type of shit you be on. Like you could dissect that type of shit. You good at that.
Yeah, but see, I've been ripping and running.
Yeah, you have been ripping
Oh,
and
you know what I'm saying? Like once I get settled out and sit down, then I can go, do my homework. Like I haven't even much touched on the Yellow Beezy and the Mo 3 situation. I don't even much touch on that. And then some stuff I be staying away from because I be like, I got my situation. So sometimes I be feel like I ain't much qualified to speak on certain stuff.
You be feeling like that?
Yeah, that's why I don't cover a lot of certain stuff.
That's
Like I
crazy.
ain't cover the big U them stuff. Crazy as the dude Loose Cannon been talking about the crime, talking about what they did in Meek Mill. I was like, boy, I have a field day with this, but I haven't touched
You
that.
seen White 100 comment on our podcast with BG?
No,
Yeah. they
I
put
didn't
up.
send it to you?
no, you messy. You ain't send me that?
No, I didn't send it to you. I was on my message shit that day. I was on my messy Maya shit. Yeah.
You ain't send.
I must say, you heard it?
What Wax said?
That nigga was on some shit. Him and Adam was sitting on the podcast watching the clip or whatever, and he was just like going that. You good, Jesus?
I'm straight, my brother.
He was just going. We in Russia. Get it right, gangsta.
I got him up there.
All right, you good? Yeah, you good. But he was just like still standing on what he was saying. Just was like he ain't saying that. He ain't
Kinda
saying I'm
say-
lying.
Kinda saying he went around the question by not answering it with the like never really directly answering it. So once they kind of like did their little response to it, it was almost like he ain't say I'm lying though, and kind of just left it. And then they asked him about Bird. They say he talked to Bird. He said, well, if that's what he said he did, that's what he did. I don't know. Me and Bird business is me and Bird business. I don't know what that dude might have did with him, but you know what I'm saying? If he said he did it, that's what he did.
I think BG need to let me interview him.
That'd be dope.
He need to come on my channel.
Think that'll happen?
Didn't he say? You thinking about it, huh?
Yeah, I think he'll do it. If I catch him somewhere and run down on him, when he ain't got all these little pit bulls with him, Booby and them, when he ain't got them with him, I believe he'll do
I
it.
don't know who in them is.
Oh,
Yeah.
dead in them. What you think?
I was trying to get you and Booby to.
Let me tell you who I want to interview. What y'all think about this here? I want to interview, what's his name? Byron Cole and Keith Carroll. Y'all think that'd be a good interview?
Sit down together.
No.
What about to say?
Byron Cole gonna go at Keith Carroll, then let Keith Carroll respond.
Oh, you on your message shit?
Big facts.
See, that's this the thing, bro.
Talk to
You
me.
wishy-washy, my nigga.
I am. I'm
You know
not
what
denying
saying?
it. I ain't gonna deny that. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause some stuff you don't want to.
Yeah, that's he get
Well,
the
it's a
picture.
difference, cause street stuff, certain street stuff, I can't really
What?
put no say so in that.
Oh,
Why? You should be able to be able to tell what it is.
Yeah, no. It's not that. It's just that certain things. You be like, come on, man. You speaking on that? Let's talk about you.
You already spoke about you.
Right, but just people but that door, that window's still there. That ain't gonna never go away. So my thing be, you know what? Stuff like gossip and mess, people, the internet love that.
I'm
so
fucking
them
with
two,
that.
yeah, off top. That's gonna bring me a check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like the grind, I like the hustle, you know.
But the big U and Yellow Bees in them and all that, that's true.
Nah, leave that.
I think people would like to hear your perspective of it, though. Regardless.
I had a few people hit me up.
so.
I got to show you my DM. A few, man, what's up? Why you spoke on this yet? What's up? We want to hear it. But I be like,
They want to hear your perspective.
Let me show y'all something. Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy got a lot of love and respect in Dallas. I move around in Dallas by myself. So I ain't trying to get on nobody bad side. I'm letting young boy pull up on me with some sweet. You saw what the young boy did on that bread. I ain't gonna jump out the car though, but still, no, man.
I don't know if he was trying to, like, he was just trying to get some money or get something before he would leave.
No, he was trying to get his gun.
I saw his brother do an interview on Real Life, and he was saying that he got like a trap, like a stash spot where he was trying to get it out of there. He said he told him to keep riding with it on his lap, but he had got caught up a few times with the gun on him, so he been putting it in the stash spot. He said what he think happened though, the dude must have hit the car prior and it just stopped. Like what we thinking that he stopped, it was the car stopped because they said it had some oil or something that was running from under the water or something. Like the dude that hit the car and then pulled in front of him. So his car wasn't going no more. You know what I'm saying? It completely had stopped. So he jumped out the car to go, you know, try to get in that little compartment. But he said he think the dude was hitting at him at the whole time. So once the dude was hitting at him, he had to get out of there. He thinking maybe if I run, he ain't gonna run me down on the interstate. That's what the brother was saying.
Yeah, but when you look at the video, you see Mo went around by the time he realized it wasn't where he couldn't get. When he tried to duck, the dude was coming out the car in. So he had, if he had something, he would have to come to work.
Nigga gonna have to kill me at the door. Cause I'm not, bro, if I could get the shit, I got somewhat of a chance. If I don't get it, I'm dead for sure. Right. So you got to kill me at the door, cause I'm taking the last second trying to get this bitch. Gun. I'm not just been saying shots coming, fuck the gun in. I'm dead. I'm gonna be dead by the door. Cause I'm trying to get this bitch. If it's there, I'm getting this bitch. Them shots made him get up out of there.
He was bending down a little bit in there too, so that's why we assume that, like he said from the camera, you can't tell if he was shooting directly at him.
The dude was still in the car, brother.
That was a hell of a stash spot. I don't know how deep that motherfucker was.
Man, I heard nothing wasn't right there.
That's what I'm
somebody
thinking.
took it out of there.
And he was pump faking to try to make him retreat?
No, I think he thought it was there, but I think one of his people was like, took it out of there.
Yeah, when he went to go see it, wasn't there. And then he tried to get out of there.
Because they would have found it on the scene.
Right.
And it would have been spoken about.
There you go.
Right. Yeah, that make a lot of sense. Like, you know, you can cover it from those perspectives. See what I'm saying? Like, that ain't nothing.
I want to hang on No Rap Cap podcast. The next few days I'm down here. Let's cover this perspective first.
I'm saying,
let's lock that in.
That's what we're doing now.
No. I'm gonna be welcome to come back.
You're always welcome.
And you gonna answer the phone?
You call me, I answer every time, bro.
All right.
I have never denied it. If
Am I
not,
knocking on the door? Y'all gonna answer the door?
We ain't gonna know who you is.
Oh man, there you go.
You gotta
go to four.
You gotta call.
But guess what? I'm gonna use Diesel. Diesel, go ahead and call them. Diesel fresh.
Hit them gas, Diesel.
Yeah, hit gas up. Yeah.
Hit gas up?
Yeah,
it's all love.
It's all love.
It's all love.
See, Diesel, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Diesel is innocent in it.
Yeah.
I got him. I'm about to get him on the line.
What you was saying, what a nigga was saying, man, that nigga Diesel, somebody recorded for that nigga. What you was saying, Diesel, when Gangsta was saying that shit?
Yeah, ain't with me. See, I don't know nothing about that.
Hey, he did it again.
Boy, y'all niggas
When we was on the phone, he did it again.
Yeah.
He said, that go right. Oh, man, my bad. Man.
I got a habit of putting the phone to my ear and
My son be doing that shit. I don't know. I know he don't know how to do it, but he be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was funny as a motherfucker, boy. Diesel was displaying that shit like, nigga, I don't know how to do that shit. And he was dead serious.
And look, and then his partner being instigated. So how you feel about Gangsta talking about you wore why you on the YouTube channel? I said I ain't gonna say all that, man. Now you trust me, man.
Niggas gonna hype it up.
Yeah, man. Surprised you must say that. You try to go
all them dudes.
So how that conversation went to get past that?
Because I wasn't tripping.
You was tripping at first.
No, I wasn't.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you went straight on.
You went straight on that.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
That was I could vouch for that. That was the antics because we had
That's
to
how.
talk.
Yeah, that's how I get paid.
Yeah, he was.
I thought you was tripping. I was sold.
No, I would have called Diesel.
I was sold.
He good.
I was sold.
I had his phone. I would have called Diesel.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping, man. But I knew when I did that, because when me and Crypto Jesus did it, I know people started taking sides right away. Right away. But he had a lot of people also was like, man, y'all need to work it out, man. Diesel seemed like a genuine dude.
Right.
So he had some good comments too.
Because when Diesel spoke back on it, he was like, man, I just come home. I don't know nothing about these phones.
And that's the story I would use. He caught on fast.
Are you a Muslim?
I was a Muslim.
You back
was?
How'd
Christian now.
that go? How'd that go?
I tried every religion. You know, I just call myself a believer. I just believe, man. I didn't met scumbags in all religions. I met good dudes. So the good dudes I like to be around.
Oh, listen, when he first stayed at my house, I wake up, I smell coffee brewing, and him and my mama got church going on. They got gospel in the living room playing.
Oh, so
He done made it.
you can fellowship with anybody
Yeah, I
that
go. Yeah.
believe in the Most High.
Yeah,
like,
dude
oh,
want me to go to my house, I go.
Yeah.
Catholic, I go.
That's how I am
the word
too.
is good.
What made you want to study all of them? Just was trying to find
Find
something?
my way. I was seeking my way, man. Yeah.
With a life sentence, huh?
With a
You was
life
on every
sentence, I
corner,
was
huh?
trying everything I could.
All right.
Seeking, yeah, man.
So
Go ahead.
It's a question for both of y'all because we was talking about both of y'all did time in a nice length of time. When was the year of like that y'all felt like how much time you had to do to start feeling like you was maturing to a certain level to kind of like change over to being the person that y'all are right now, as far as that mindset?
Well, when I went to Camp J and I seen how they treat you back there, when I leave from back there, I ain't never going back. Yeah, so I had to get my mind right off top.
How long you stayed in Camp G?
A year. I've been there 7 times.
Right.
Yeah, it's a 6-month program, but they keep it long as they want.
So 6 month minimum. You go to Camp G, that's 6 month
That's
minimum.
automatic 6 months.
Is that the worst camp in Angola?
Oh yeah, they closed it down. People dying like crazy in there. Yes indeed. Yeah.
And how you get sentenced to go to Camp J? Is something you did in another camp that actually got you to go to Camp J? No, I'm trying to find out how you say you went 7 times.
No, I'm saying, but I ain't get a chance to
All
ask the
right,
question.
okay, my bad.
But you jumped to something else. But go ahead.
You making my thing a problem, but go ahead. Gaz been talking all day. You done
Damn,
said one
look how
you
nigga
told
make
on
you.
Gaz.
Man.
You did 5K gas.
God,
You did 5K gas.
You need a job? You need a job?
I did a job.
You need a job?
I did a job.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
he did 5K gas.
Gas and diesel, how that sound? Gas and diesel,
That's the
really.
gangster there.
That'd be gangsta, huh?
Yeah. And look, you can take that what he say. Don't watch the other stuff. Learn
That's
how to
his
say
plug.
that.
That's his plug.
Now what you had to say?
7 years. Once I had done my 7th year, that's when I started getting it together.
Finding the way. By all means.
I tried to be Jehovah's Witness one time. Boy, I had a fine lady. She was working in a drug program. I said, man, I'm going to be Jehovah's Witness. And she going to give me something because I'm going to be her brother in her religion.
She gonna give
You said 7 years, but according to what you were saying, I'm talking about the sign of maturity, not like trying to get out. Like in 7 years was when you was more like I'm trying to get out of here. Like,
Because I had started trying to work on stop cussing and doing all that stuff.
or prior within that before the 7.
Yeah, because it was a dude from Lake Charles named Grill. I said, man, you say such, such, such. He said, man, I ain't say that because I don't cuss. I said, man, every black man what goes in my mouth cuss. Then I started watching him and listening to what he say. He never say the cuss word. I said, man, I want to try that. So I would try that out, relapse, go back to cussing, off and on with it. It's like around 2000, 2001.
So you didn't. At this day and time, it's completely out of you. You don't even a curse word don't never slip come out.
No, I haven't said a cuss or used the N word since August of 05.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what been the greatest moments for you, Gangsta, since you've been out? Just all the time you've been out, like the greatest shit, like, like, man, I almost not witnessed this shit right here. I could have died in this bitch. Besides your mom's.
I was about to say that was the greatest because she taught me how to make the pancakes and scrambled eggs that morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I
first
burnt,
day?
Yeah, I burnt the first pancake. I said, Mom, you my mom, so you got to eat first. So this yours. I gave it the burnt one. I said, Mama, this is yours, the burnt one. But yeah, that. But other than that, going to the concerts. I got a chance to go see Keith Sweat.
By yourself, huh?
Yeah, I go by myself a lot of times to concert. I don't want to bring water to the Pontchartrain Beach or to the Mississippi River.
Right.
It's full of it. So be going to the concerts, and I went Saturday and Sunday back to back. So that be times when I be like, man, I look at my watch and say, them dudes locked down. These people I'm watching on stage, Kim, or New Edition, Bobby Brown, Babyface. I'm in the cell jamming all these dudes. Now I'm watching them live at the concert. And then I had to get my seats down here because I brought Crypto Jesus one time. He said, homie, you remember? He said, man, I ain't never been way down here. By the stage, right?
That front row.
Right. But the only thing about it, we don't go down there no more because what I don't like is you spend all this money for to be down here, and then when the people stand up, you can't see.
Right.
You gotta go look at. You gotta look at the projector over here. That that big TV thing they got up here on the wall. So we just go now. We go to the suites up there and just kick back.
Kick it right there.
Yeah.
I like that better. That's
Yeah,
what Birdman invited us at. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave you that used jacket?
You ain't privy to that.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't gotta remind me. You went?
What, to a concert?
No, what you talking about, Bird?
You saw the pictures, man.
But
Stop
you ain't
lying.
get no jacket.
I didn't need no jacket. I don't need nobody to give me nothing.
That was his work.
He gave you that you come in there, so he gave you something.
You gave me what?
Going in the suite.
Yeah,
with
that
him.
was love. I appreciate
just saying you didn't
I'm
like
saying I
either.
don't need it. I didn't need him. I could have paid for myself to go.
Oh, but you did.
I didn't need it.
Say you wore that jacket.
Hey, Russ, I'm trying to railroad my dog to say shit that he don't want to say, bro. Trying to
Sound like you gonna say
I
it.
don't need it.
You know what I'm saying?
I can buy whatever I would like.
We still on the agenda to get Bird, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We still, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to stop
We
that.
can't let you know what I'm saying?
I think you've been
Yeah.
stopping it from the jump, probably.
Yeah, I have.
Doing all kind of monkey wrenches.
You got me now. Y'all got me.
Don't fuck with them niggas.
But bro, I'm saying, bro, y'all already had BG.
Sending words.
Y'all done had
You can
Juvie.
call, Bird. Don't go. You can call,
Fresh.
though.
Them dudes that had y'all done had all the big stars on here, man. Come on, man. Now y'all doing
This
too
nigga,
much.
and then he tried, like, saying, hold up, he tried to play us too. He said, what's better, a phone call from Bird or FaceTime?
Yeah.
Who said that?
You did that when you when you and Jesus Crypto had dissed us, and y'all was saying.
I ain't had nothing to do with
Yeah.
that.
GDP had the FaceTime,
Yeah, FaceTime. Yeah.
so he shot at us saying, what's
Hold on,
better?
I said that?
Yeah,
No, I ain't
that
never said that.
That was Crypto.
Crypto, I
Crypto
never
said
said
it,
that.
but he gave him the game on it.
No.
He
I
wrote
ain't-
by himself. He wrote by himself.
Okay.
He wrote by the He definitely wrote by the nigga.
Bro,
He wrote
but-
by that whole interview with Lil Brother from Morgan City. He did that.
I know.
That was flawed,
That's
bro.
all. It was all
that
about
was
us,
flawed.
you know.
And the reason why it was flawed, because I ain't gonna pop my shit about it, but I'm just tell you this. The reason why it was flawed is just to pick it back on what MEANA said.
I thought we had to bury that.
No, but I still
He didn't
want
get his
to.
part.
Yeah, but I still want to tell you that's the reason why you was flawed, because you gave a nigga a platform. Matter of fact, no. This is what I want. Man, fuck that. How much time? I am pop my shit. Hey,
Pop your
look,
Man.
pop my shit down.
Pop your shit.
Hey, this why the nigga. This why you flow, and this why this nigga a country boy and this nigga a slow. This why this nigga a country bonking right here. You heard me? And you that nigga put cookies in your head talking about Harvey country.
Was it chocolate chip?
You heard me? You put cookies in
Or
your-
Oreo.
You heard me?
I like the vanilla Oreo.
Was
the
the
double.
chocolate chip?
You heard me? Hey, but this why a nigga country. You heard me? Because he didn't read the play. The same, you gave a nigga a platform to talk about two niggas about the video, and the two niggas got the video from you. That's the play that a nigga can't read. That's why a nigga slow. How you gonna
He
interview?
telling on me now. Now
How
he
you gonna interview a nigga? You see what I'm saying, Deezy? That's why you slow as a
You
country
just told
boy.
on him, and now he telling
You
on
see
me.
what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make a point. That's why a nigga slow,
Yeah,
because
make
you
that kind of point.
interviewing with a nigga about the niggas that got the video from the nigga you interviewing with. You're a country boy. That's slow.
But he don't know that.
That's why you're a
You
country
just told
boy.
him that.
That's
Though.
why.
Now you got me blackballed. Brian is crazy.
Hey, we gotta strike back like that.
We the
Since
who's who.
You try to line us up.
So now you want to line me up?
We gotta line you up. He don't even know you want to put it out to the world.
No, he know.
He do know.
Yeah, we talked about all that.
Not on the thing.
No. We talked like how he said it was sideballs.
Right, I knew that.
So we talked about look, I said, he know I had it. See, this is the thing. Like, I explained to him, look, this what I do, this the people I kick with, because man was talking. You know, so when we roll the cameras, like, look, I don't want to discuss that. We're going to discuss, all right, go ahead, do your thing.
But so you ain't feel no type of way when niggas don't want to discuss the main thing? That's why I thought he was coming for.
I didn't
That
feel
was a chess move.
Let me
on
tell you
your
why I
part.
didn't feel no type of way. Let me tell you why. Because I already knew that once we did the first interview, I was setting it up, and we're going to do the second one. Then I was going to start slowly but surely easing it on out.
This is what I want to ask you, my nigga.
I don't want to answer.
Hey, no, this is what I want to ask you, my nigga. For real. Besides, no, I ain't gonna say that. You think you trustworthy to people?
Yeah.
And you speaking on moms again?
No. Well, the reason why I say I think I'm trustworthy to people because when people hit me up to do interviews with other people, right? Say if nobody can't contact No Rap Cap Podcast, they don't got y'all number, they know I mess with y'all. So if somebody hit me up, I'm not gonna say, look, they charge this amount to come on a show and then put a little extra on it to get me. All thing I do is I call y'all, look, y'all, you want me to boy? I put them on the phone, get out the way. I've never beaten nobody with their money. I always honor my appointments. I always show up on time. Nobody in the industry can never say, oh, he got my money and ran off, or he ain't show up, he played me, or he charged me this and dudes wanted that. I don't have no bad name like that on a YouTube channel.
Just more from like a street perspective, though, like from a street dude.
Nah,
Like
I ain't trustworthy.
that's what that was meaning. Like,
No.
can I hold you with something and you hold me with something like not like this?
Hold you with what, like some money?
No, I'm like just being trustworthy, like just trustworthy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Certain things you just, yeah. But the thing is this here, I don't want to be around no street dude. If I know you're a street dude, that rich white man gonna answer my phone next time you call. It's no longer yeah, bro, I don't want to go back to jail, bro. I like it out here. I like to hang out with y'all.
Nah, real shit.
Nah, man, for
Love it
real.
out here.
Nah, yeah, bro, I'm loving it out here, bro. All these women out here, man. Man, I'm about to get married.
Niggas don't never see you with no women.
Oh.
Nigga always see you with niggas.
So now he want to associate me. Now he want to hit me with other
I've
stuff.
seen you.
I'm fucking with you.
All right, I appreciate that.
I'm fucking with you.
You see me?
Yeah, I've seen you.
What you up to? Go ahead and say, because I see the smirk on your
I don't got
face.
no smirk.
You talking about the queen?
No, that was back in the
Oh.
past, but I done seen him on pictures like, I mean not pictures like little stuff.
Oh,
on-
yeah,
online.
yeah. I ain't
You
gonna
went
bring
to
that
the
up.
party-
I ain't gonna bring that. Facts. Gangsta. Facts.
I see.
Oh, this nigga's stupid.
I wasn't gonna say that either, but I'm just saying. I've seen
I thought about that the last minute. You gotta do all that, bitch. We ain't gonna fuck with that.
I ain't fucking with that. But I seen it.
This nigga's stupid.
Listen, bro, let me just say this here,
I
bro.
fuck with you, my nigga.
Let me say this here, bro. It's plenty of women. It's plenty of women that be in my DM. It's plenty of women that holler at me, but I don't holler at all of them. Right. A lot of women, I don't want to play with their feelings. I'm too old. I'm not good at cheating no more.
Facts.
Cause one of my phones, I don't lock it. Yeah, I didn't got too old.
They gonna get busted
Yeah,
quick.
they're gonna get me. They're gonna catch me.
You got sloppy.
Yeah, big fact. So, and I done got too comfortable around them, you know. So, like, I don't want to be had to go to bed and hide my wallet, hide in the phone. I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I don't mess with a lot of them like that. But the lineup create, like, I got a bunch of women out here. Some of y'all homegirls I could call and like, look, I'm out here. Oh, for real, boy, where you at? Yeah, Dad.
How you was moving before you got locked up on that type of time, like with the females? Like how you was moving, like you saying, like playing the games, the
Ask him,
phone.
I done had some of his women.
I got
Shots fired.
Got some of his.
some of his women had babies for me.
Ooh, that's a fact.
Fact.
Yeah, he ain't lying. Yeah, he talking about, ooh, why you ain't ooh for me, but he ooh for him. Man, that's favoritism, bro.
No, I ain't.
Yeah, go ahead.
He had a lot of women though.
Yeah, you was on a lot of females in the time that I knew you was on.
So you was so you ain't mind. That was easy then. Like you ain't mind like
No, because I was young and
deleting
wild.
this, message. Or you just you ain't even care. Or you was trying to hide getting popped. Or you just ain't give a fuck.
I ain't care.
Oh, you ain't even care.
No, bro, we was ignorant, bro. I was conceited back then, bro. I didn't care.
And it was player.
It be having one that be having a nigga heart. These
No, because
They
y'all
do.
understand
They
this
do.
here. Even that one, I still was like, she ain't going nowhere. I always thought like, in my sick mind, I always thought, whatever woman I had sex with, she gonna always be mine.
right.
I'm always ready to come back and hit.
I believe that.
Don't tell me about a baby. Mama, oh man. I don't care who she with. When I come through, yeah.
The chick and both of y'all, the main chick that you was messing with when you went in there and got your time and you went Joe's, what happened to them and when? What yo shorty Diesel, I'm talking about gangster niggas like this yo
Man, he about to pick
ride or
up somebody.
die.
I'm still cool with the women now, man. He gonna have the women don't answer my phone.
We gotta know that.
He said we gotta know that.
You gotta know that.
My main woman, right? I would never let her cuss me. I would never like. She couldn't have male friends, none of that stuff. So I remember being on the phone one time, and I was like, "What you about to do?" She was, "Oh, they about to go to Whispers." I said, "The time you going to Whisper?" And she said, "A cuss word." I said, "Man, when I was home, you ain't cuss." She said, "I know." I said, "Oh man, this one really ticked me off." So I got moved to St. Bernard jail and needed to take the toothbrush and stick it in and jam the door, let the air where they could pull the door out. So I'm on this tier, hot on this tier. So I'm scared to come out myself because I just come over there. I ain't about to be doing, I ain't about to violate. So he sneak out, do it. Why he get on the phone, come to the window, and it's another little dude. I want to fight that little dude too. Because the dude at the window talking to hot, it's like 5 in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, he on this tier telling the dude, tell Gangsta, I just talked to this old lady, she went to Whisper last night. Man, you don't tell the man, then you don't tell the dude to tell me, boy, I was in myself. Man, it's all over, bro.
Tipped off.
Man, what? So I called her, talk, and my other woman, you know how women always try to find out the bad stuff about the other one to throw it in your face, because sometimes you show their favoritism. So she was like, "Oh, did my friend say she saw that girl riding your Benz? I had the blue, the 400 SE, riding your Benz, and she's messing with the old boy." I'm like, "Nah, you lying? I don't believe that. I ain't won't believe. You know how we be in denial."
Right.
So, you know.
I'm just saying. Huh?
So anyway, one day I called and she was like, yeah, I messed with such and such. So she said, oh, he asked me how you feel about him being around your daughters. I was like, I don't have no fear, because if I did, you still wouldn't fix it, because penis and the vagina is two powerful elements. Y'all gonna still mess around regardless.
You ain't got time yet, though, huh?
Yeah, but I know, no, I'm locked up in the Fed. Yeah, they move fast, huh? So look. Oh, this let me tell you, it was killer part. Now, mind you, I told you I had 2.
And a half.
And a half, right. The half, she just was just doing whatever she wanted to do. So
she went all the way in.
no, I was just trying to hold on.
Right.
You know, you be hoping like, man, at least I got that.
Right.
And she just gave him her butt to kiss. So my second one, I was like, oh, she a trooper. She a solid, because she rolled me through my state bed. Man, so I find out, hide again. He always been a bear of bad news, bro. Be the one to bring the better. Because he on the phone, yeah, telling you mess with such out the 17 walk to one of your homeboys. So,
Ooh.
no, I don't say his name. Oh. So I'll tell you when we get on camera. So I said, what's up? Guess what she gonna tell me? Well, you ain't say nothing to your other B word when she gave her cat away first. I was like, oh, man, she admitted she messing with him. So the dude, man, we wound up. You know, back in the days, they had that phone you could call to a conference call, click you in.
Yeah.
Man, so she had told me that her and the dude didn't have sex. They just was cool. They was running plays, getting money. Man, why, bro? Look what he did, bro. I called home and they was in the same. My mama clicked us in, and so I'm on the phone. With Bucky out the 17 wall. So he put the other dude on the phone, right? I said, yeah, man, my girl told me you been looking out, man. He said, yeah, I was looking out. She was looking out for me, too. Boy, I was so mad, bro. Man, I was like, wow.
So
bro.
you was in denial when she told you was
Yeah,
getting money?
because I believed. I didn't want to hear that. Yeah, man, I didn't want to hear that.
When you say mad,
Man, been in
do you
juvenile
mean
jail,
hurt?
LTI,
Do
everything.
you mean hurt? Oh, mad.
Me hurt?
See,
Yeah.
that's two different things, like mad and hurt. Like,
My feeling was her, yeah.
yeah, you was hurt.
Yeah, it was.
You wasn't no gangster in that moment.
No, no, Terrance. I want my mom. I want to talk to my mom.
I want to talk to my mom.
Yeah, what mom at? Oh, listen, but that wasn't the. Look, bro, let me tell y'all something. In 1994, I was in love with 4 women.
In love?
Yeah. One of them
This
out of
nigga
Hollywood
here, bro.
stayed on Green Street.
I know.
Right. So look what she do me, man. Me and this dude out the Fort Wall, we had clicked up in Timperman. So Mosquito used to bring the heroin, remember them little yellow box cameras they had back in the day? You remember them.
Yeah.
The disposable one that you get. Right.
Always.
See, he remember. So you might be a little too young. So anyway,
Always, man.
so look.
I'm 40, this nigga
Oh, my
45.
So look, Mosquito would bring the weed, the heroin, the cameras. It'd be like then when it's 2 out the field, when his turn, his people do it. So his people that's doing it, Mosquito had told me, he said, man, I saw a girl in the melt smoking weed. And I said, what? Because she had been in college. I'm thinking I got me a winner right here, right? So, good girl. So, then Mosquito said he had seen her in the Ville. So, we go on visit this night. I said, Mosquito said he saw you in Ivy. What you doing in Ivyville? By my friend, I said, man, stop lying. Who you backed about? She said, you know such and such with the such and such Lexus? Oh. When she said the Lexus.
Get money, nigga.
Man. So I look at her. I said, y'all had sex? She said, yeah. Oh, my heart dropped.
That's all you worrying about, a nigga plug.
Yeah.
Everything he asks, everything.
Then he give the cat. Yeah, so she say, no, I'm just playing. I'm like, no, you ain't playing. You serious. She
Dead ass.
said, yeah. So she go, I come back to the till. I go tell him, I said, bro, the dude who be bringing the stuff for him on his turn is the one that's hitting my girl. So he claim he don't know, like he all mad and man, I'm gonna call and check him out. I'm looking at him like, man, that's your dog. You know, you out here playing game.
Y'all playing on me now.
Yeah, so you know how they cut the lights on at night. I said, everybody listen up. I got a confession. I said, man, my girl told me she cheating on me, man. Everybody laughing. I said, y'all better hurt while I hurt, because when I go home, boy, it's gonna be uptown madness. Bro, ain't that the crazy part about it? I only had, 15 months, 12 months. So I was short. Because I got locked up in March. But every time I went to jail for the murders, they gave me time credit served. And when the judge violated me, they only gave me like a year and 1 month to do. So she couldn't hold that down, right?
How you think that a nigga loved them so much to be hurt like that? You had to really fuck with them to be hurt that much. How you think you became that much fucking with them and they showed you in a matter of time instantly that they don't fuck with you back at all? So how you even became that? You know what I'm saying? Because
when we in the hood, you know, we be hood famous. So we have a bunch of the little hood rats, a bunch of the little P-poppers sweating us. So in our mind, like, man, I can get in and broad I want, but this the one I'm with. Right. And I'm with her, I done laid my rules, my law down, and as far as I know, while I'm home, she ain't sneaking and cheating. Cause she home, she inside, she go to work, come home. But just don't know, they was doing how I used to tell women when I was in jail, I said, okay, I'm adding, dividing. I ain't multiplying. Nothing you doing to me. When I get out, it's my turn.
How old y'all was?
18, 19.
Oh, well, that's understood. Yeah.
I was about to get married when I was at WCI when I was 18. I was about to marry her. My mama said, boy, you bet not. I ain't want to hear that, but I'm about to marry this girl.
See, I see what type of gangster you is.
So you was trying to marry her?
You weak for the whole.
Yeah. Was you trying to marry her to just hold her down as yours?
No, I was in love with her.
Damn.
She was older than I was.
Yeah, the females marry all the time. Niggas in jail.
He sound like he was tender.
Yeah, because he the type of nigga write them letters off from jail. Yeah, they got the name, song, theme, reason, mood.
Well, look, let me tell you how I got played. Booby played me with one like that before. When we was at HOD on the 3rd floor. So when I had broke out of juvenile jail, so I had lied about I didn't want to go back to juvenile. They put me in adult jail. So at HOD they got got South Side, the CLU side, North Side, all that stuff. So Booby was in cell 1, I'm in cell 2. So the chick she was living on Willow Street back there. That's Holly Grove or Pittsburgh? Right off Character. Okay. So
way in the back.
So the girl, she write me, right? I get the pictures, right? She read the letter. And then I stick my hand through the bars and I hand it to Booby. Here, Booby, write it back for me. So Booby, because he had a pretty penmanship, and he could write, bro. Pretty handwriting. So Booby, write it back for me. Then she write me back. I said, Booby, she wrote me again. I hand Booby. I was so green, I didn't know that you don't hand the man your whole letter. The envelope, you supposed to just give him the paper.
Right, you got the address.
I'll give it Booby. So look what happened. So they called me to roll. It was my turn to write it back. Terrance, when you packing stuff? Well, I'm going 6th floor. So now they separate me and Booby. Yeah. I was like, man, I got to write it back. So I started trying to draw my alphabet. I said, man, I can't. So I said, listen, man, I'm going to be honest with you. That was Booby writing you back for me. She wrote me back. I know because he be writing me too. Oh, man. Say,
no,
Booby played me.
No, Booby, man.
Yeah, bro.
Booby went with the move.
Man, he went with the move on me, bro. He went with the move on me, bro.
He going to be laughing when he hears
Man,
this.
he went with the move. Booby played me, bro.
You ain't never said that before. You ain't never spoke on that. That's exclusive.
Because I was saying, bro, I didn't know. Because me and Booby, we ran together on the streets. So now we in jail. I'm like, here, homie, hand like, cause he got that night. Booby always had a pretty handwriting.
Right.
Man, that bro wrote me back said he be writing me too. I said, 30 though, got to be more careful.
Damn, bro, you keep getting the whole Wu-Tang thing. You had some female. What you had some females when you went to jail. How they went? The main one though. We got to talk about the main one.
Yeah, I was living with a female in the St. Bernard project, but my main girl was in a Calio. He broke our virgin, and she had a baby for me. So I chose her over everybody. And she crushed me within 6 months, man.
6 months?
Man, you hear me, bro?
Damn.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And that became your kid mama, right?
Yeah, she was my kid. Yeah.
Oh, man, he did put her name out there. Hey, you should be mad with him.
He didn't say her name.
I said her name.
They don't have any children. You guys, come on, take a rocket science, figure that out. If not, I'm helping them out now.
Somebody say you gonna talk a nigga to the pride.
That's right.
It was easy to fall in love.
So, but let me tell you what's crazy though.
You was tender too?
Yeah, if it was good, I'm gonna take my car keys and everything. Yeah, take it off.
Cold killer, put the chopper down here, baby. Oh! Say, but let me tell you what's
Crying and
crazy, bro.
everything, shit.
I went by one of these bros' house. Gas. I go by a female house.
He cried.
Oh yeah, shit, I cried.
Say, bro, I go by a female house, and I see a little boy running around in the house. I said, who little boy that is? He's out the milk. Just in time he got a light sitting and his little son running around the house. I'm like, man. But, and then the crazy part about it, I got a chance to meet now he a grown man. I said, boy, good thing he ain't pluck him up beside his head to do nothing.
We're dealing with females within that sense of like, you dated, you mess with her, she had a baby for you, you mess with her. That don't never put you in a state of mind that I gotta watch her certainly because she messed with somebody I had a.
I told you we was
certain
young
kind of
and wild back then. We just thought he was arrogant and cocky, I was arrogant and cocky. I just felt like when I'm with her, she already know nothing. Like, let me tell you, it's a female at the Cali I got so much love, respect for to this day, because she kept trying to warn me. She kept trying to warn me. Why you keep coming back about them? No, they killed your friend. No, they killed mosquito. I was like, girl, you know what you're talking about. But she out born and raised in the she know better, right? So Blabber bringing the Magnolia by me stunting. So I see her, because Blabber just have them the dudes drive for him. They leave. She called my phone. Somebody like you, but I ain't gonna tell you who. Hang up. Man, stop playing. Who you talking about? It's her, right? I tell my brother, look, go in the Cali. This is the time beef with you. I said, go in the Cali, go get such, so he went and got her. So we go to the east, go to this hotel on the second floor. I go in there. When I get on top of her, she look like her brother.
Huh?
You ain't had no female. You ain't never had a female that look like their brothers and sisters. They look alike.
They favorite.
They favor. You know what I'm saying? So me and
Can't
her
co-sign that one.
and me and her brother. I don't need you to. So, look, and me and her brother used to run together.
Right.
So when I'm looking, I'm like, oh, and I got on the solve, right? Nah, this ain't gonna work, right? Her brother face popped up. Oh no. So I said, come on, we gotta go. So up to my eye, the guy all the way saw she was trying to give me oral, said, give me back. I said, well, it ain't gonna work, let's go. The next day, Blabber go pick her up. When they walk into the room, she busts out laughing. Blabber, like, what you laughing about? She said, man, Gangsta was in this same room last night. The same room, they gave Blabber that same room tonight.
Right,
Yeah, so, but I always respected that she never tried to set me up or nothing. And she born and raised in the yoke.
So back then,
She had some type of love for you though.
back then when a nigga was beefing, what nigga still was going in them projects at any given time?
They was
like,
coming in
besides
the
the beef.
But
like,
let me tell you something.
For other shit?
Listen, bro, one night, me blabbing hot in the courtyard. It's late at night. And a girl walking by, she pregnant. He hot up that day. And what you about to do? Man, she be telling me, man, you better leave that girl alone. Pregnant? I mean, you tripping. But the Calio used to still creep back there, melt with our girls, and we used to still go in the mouth and go in the Calio.
Oh, why the beef at?
Yeah. Man, it's a few females at the Calio was still humping when that beef was going on.
Damn, you wasn't uncomfortable doing that shit?
Nah, I told her we was young. Listen, I would go by this little certain chick house. She married now. But I should go by her house, hit up, like I go there like 12, well, you know, at the detour, go in that joint, and then early in the morning, I'm getting up out of there.
Yeah, before the woo come
Yeah,
up.
I gotta go. But we be tripping like that. I'm back there spending the night in that joint.
For that yes Lord.
Yeah.
You was soft. You was soft. You was
So Gangsta, tell me if you remember this about yourself. You remember being in rumors with the cane? You had some medallion. You had the bricks in the back of your head with the.
Either that's around Mike days.
I'm saying.
We had the bricks.
Yeah, you had the bricks in the back of your head, like, you know, because I remember that's the first time your name came across my radar as, oh, that's him right there. I had heard your name and heard about you, but I had never ran across you. So when you come in here like a small dude, you had a cane with you. I don't know why you had the cane, but
That's when they stabbed me. My lungs had collapsed.
Okay, so that's why you had the cane.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was their work.
Right.
This guy right here tried to put me out of commission.
Oh, I want to talk about that. I just in my mind. So you literally, he almost or he did? Because I was confused on that.
What?
He did stab you?
Yeah, I got hit right here in the chest, right here.
I
With a
thought you say
steak knife.
almost.
No, he collapsed and everything.
No, so, and when you just walked up to him?
No, you know,
I
there were like
stole off
7 or
on
8
him.
of them, you know.
I almost knocked him out now.
Yeah, he almost knocked him out. If we don't have a knife, they're going to stomp us. Like he said, he just knew they was going to beat us down.
Yeah.
And we surprised
They didn't
them.
see us coming.
So you went there with the knife.
Yeah, because I knew they was gonna be there. And,
You knew that already.
And I knew he was gonna. Yeah, I knew they was gonna come. Him and Boob and them. Yeah, they was about that. Yeah, they was about that.
Boy, they got
foolishness.
us good
Yeah.
though, boys. They got us good.
Y'all shut the super fat down from that time on.
Yeah.
You never have no more. after that.
What you came over to him?
Listen, Diesel, they had to rob some. They took him and his brother Cornell had to took these dudes hairball and chain.
At there?
They had the chain on, right? How you jack somebody had the chain on? So they and him and his dress, they had the. I've been telling you what they had on. You know, remember the basketball, the Suns? They had that. They had the short set, that like with the beat, like the beater type. They had that. I forgot what shoes they had on. But Diesel here, Cornell standing here, and they facing the dudes out the rat hole. That's what they talking to. So it's me, Boo, and Mosquito. We going all around the field, having fun. Diesel right there. So they don't see us because they talking to these dudes trying to figure out how they get the jewelry back, whatever. So I crept up behind him and stole off on him. And then after that, they did up them nine. I didn't know they had a nine. Everything just. And I remember at these stabbed Mosquito too, and then me and Cornell were fighting, and then I try to run towards the door. He right there, come on with the knife, and then like, come on. I'm like, I can't go this way. I gotta go this way.
Oh, you didn't feel the instant.
No, I didn't know because I remember having on I had a yellow with the plaited Tommy Hilfiger shirt,
Right.
with the plaited shorts to go with the collar, with the gold sock with the green belly Commodores, not the Commodores, the slip on, yeah.
So how you departed from the film? How you?
Because I
departed?
ran around him. Like the door right there, say like Diesel standing right there blocking the door. So instead of me running to, because he had the knife, I said, I'm going to go this way. I ran that way and went around to go
So it
outside.
wasn't no instant lung collapse shit. You saying down the line?
No,
No, right there, right I got out
Got
there.
out the
Oh, as soon as you got out?
Because I read my shirt, the wound was going, brrr, brrr, making noise like that.
You fell right there?
Yeah, and because I had to get staples. I got 2 here, I got 34 staples down my stomach.
And you ain't know that you even did that at the time.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, you knew you seen that?
Tell them what the police told y'all.
Oh, the police.
They had
the
caught him.
They grabbed us and had us in the back, and they told us, y'all can let them go.
Y'all got rid of the knives?
No, they had the knives.
Oh, damn.
They had the knives. The police had the knives. Man, they say let them go. Gangsta them ain't gonna come to court. They're gonna handle it on the streets, just like that. Yeah, the police had that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
just like that.
It's almost like they wanted y'all to kill each other up.
They did.
Yeah,
They used
That's what
to-
he's saying, yeah,
man,
yeah.
They used to hold our guns around the detour, and they said when Gangsta them come around there, y'all handle y'all business. Hold the guns in their police car, man. For real. Yeah.
You was a menace, nigga. Even the people wanted you off the street.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you
Say,
was.
I remember they had a meeting in the Calio. I remember the police told Randall and them, I don't care if y'all kill up each other today, but y'all better not hurt them babies, the children. Then we gonna step in. Yeah, man, them police ain't to be tripping.
So at the fifth time, it was just like fighting the knives. This wasn't no gunplay type shit.
Yeah,
coming?
Yeah, we
they
couldn't-
already
why
had
you
struck.
snuck the nigga if you?
Because we had this is how we come up. And we beefing on the streets. Whenever we see each other, we gonna fight. We gonna
on
hold
site.
court.
It's on
Whatever.
site.
Yeah, whatever.
It's on site.
See, we wasn't how these dudes do nothing. They might shoot it, and we see each other just looking at each other. I'm gonna catch you. Nah.
Pull the thing back, son. That's what happened. You got the neck too far out, and that's why the weight.
Pause.
The weight.
Right. Pause for that one. You got the neck out.
Facts.
And then Meana got that mean look on his face, like. So yeah, bro, we used to fight and everything.
Nah, that's crucial. I don't think I'm going to run punch no nigga if I know.
Man,
No, they didn't know though. He didn't know we had it in our hands.
But
I ain't know
then they had metal detectors at the time too coming through the fair. Huh?
I thought they did.
They did. They
You
must
know,
have snuck them
You
like.
know, we were small, so we was just like little
Right.
boys.
They did have 'em.
Our shirts tucked in our pants, and they let us through. They ain't even.
These always been inside.
Yeah.
These how old you was when you had went to jail? How old you?
I was 19. I went to Angola at 21.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Damn. So you only stayed in OPP 2 years?
Shit, a year and a half down there. Yeah.
Damn, you got your shit.
Because when I got
fast.
locked up August 11th, my birthday on the 20th. I was gonna make 20 years old.
I'm
That's
just saying,
the
that's a
last time I
fast
saw him.
trial. That's a fast trial.
Oh yeah, they railroaded me. Yeah.
You think it was easier for them to railroad you because you already had a reputation at kind of like being active already prior to the case that you was facing? You know, like sometimes your jacket fit, like, you know, and it's easier for them to throw something on you, even if it wasn't you, because you've been doing stuff in the streets, and that's what your reputation is known for.
Yeah, I see that because that's why the police did what he did. I can see that.
Right. Yeah.
Gangster, look, how you look at this? Like, me and you on the charge, right? They got you bad. But you on the charge with me. But in order for me, I can free you. But in order for me to free you, it's like I gotta kill myself. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna happen.
You saying the nigga this nigga shouldn't do that?
No, because this I always looked at it like this here. When we in the streets, because we got a situation like that now.
That's right.
With our best friend Mike and George. They in Angola for murder they didn't commit. We know for a fact they didn't commit this murder.
Well, you saying both of them?
They both up there for a murder they didn't commit. One of the dudes home, one of the dudes got killed, and one of the dudes never went to jail.
They on two separate charges, or they?
Yeah, it was two different. This really, man, take the charge. Man, I ain't doing it because if I take that charge, then I'm gonna be stuck on this charge. And good thing he ain't take
Right.
the charge. That dude got out.
That's
But-
why niggas ain't doing it, huh?
Yeah, man, because you can't. You just gotta ride it out. You gotta tough it out.
You see what these niggas saying, Meena? Like, even though you ain't doing
I
it,
get it.
I can't free you because freeing you gonna kill myself. So you gotta die in this bitch.
Gaz, listen to what I'm telling you this here. He be Mike. He posted Mike the other day. Mike called this man phone just about every day. Me, Mike, and George used to run together.
That's right.
Mike out the mouth and George out the Mac know who's my juvenile. We was at LTI in Scotland together. I broke out, they went AWOL. We used to run together. When we got locked up, they was on the murder, so we hanging out on the tier. So a dude came and said, Mike, man, why you ain't even send me some money? He said, man, you know they got y'all down bad. So me and Mike look at each other. Dude said, man, that was me, Terrance, and him that did that. I look at Mike look at me, but Mike and George still went to trial, got found guilty.
Boy, they just get.
These are shit
They give a choice to anybody.
like we established. That nigga ain't doing that because he gonna kill himself, right?
Right.
If he see that. So should homie stay solid? Should homie die in there staying solid? If the nigga not staying solid to free him, should he stay in there?
He
The
got
other
to.
nigga.
But you know, the streets will say, yeah, you're supposed to stay solid. Yeah.
But that other nigga ain't, the nigga ain't keeping it
but-
solid with him to
yeah.
go home because he gonna kill himself. So
But that's
why
the
fuck
game.
That's the game.
Listen. If you in the streets and you want to be a gangster, you gotta get like this here. Okay, they got me bad on this one, but what all the other people I killed got away with.
Right.
So it's like it's not like you an innocent person that ain't in the game at all. So for them people to grab you up, your name had to be ringing, because they don't just go grab the
No, I
money.
believe that. That's how I feel.
So that's how people be like, man, you got to tough it out, bro. For them people to jam you up like that. Because I ain't about to jam. At that time, self-preservation
I
kicked
can't
in.
rat on myself.
Yeah, I can.
I
Man.
can't rat on myself. Like, you gotta understand that side of it too. Like, I understand it'll free you, but I can't rat on myself.
Yeah.
Let the people do their job.
That's right.
You know, that's
That's why the solution is to refrain from. You got to refrain from all that shit, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna come to them situations.
That's right.
That's a hard thing, bro. You got to die in here. This was a real situation we were talking about, like my cousin's situation. Now he died. Now he gone, and homie's still in Angola.
He died on the street.
No, in Angola.
Oh, he died in jail already.
Both of them was in there. He
Yeah,
died
he
in
died
there.
already, right?
But homie's still in there.
Damn.
And his cousin the one that did it.
Yeah.
The dude ain't do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So my cousin not gonna free him because he's gonna kill me. Like Gangsta was saying, I'm stuck with this now. But should homie stay solid? You know what I'm saying?
He got to, because then they going to call him a rat.
Yeah, that's it. That's street.
Dying in this
Street gonna
bitch.
call him rat,
I'm
yeah.
dying in this bitch. I'm dying in this bitch, keeping it real.
You got a lot of them that's doing
Yeah,
it,
you
bro.
got a lot of them like that.
We
up there.
know two of them
No, for
for a
sure.
fact
Many,
that's
many.
doing it, bro. Them boys been up since they got locked up in 1992 and been locked up since.
So
32 years.
they just standing on, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
That's what they standing
And a
on.
lot of fall partners don't mess with each other in Angola.
Because of that
The
type of
relationship
situation.
shit,
Yeah.
right? You know, yeah. You know, things change as years go by.
We did that dirt together, and then some kind of way we go our
Yeah.
separate ways on that level in jail.
And that's why these podcasts be good to have, because we pop our shit and Gangsta, you be popping your shit, but it be taking like these conversations to get in depth instead of just telling the nigga about they need a third wall nonprofit, all that shit on the real
Come
note.
on, don't
no,
diss my nonprofit.
No, on the real note.
just saying.
No, on the real
Nah, I'm on the real, bro. Why you gotta bring that up, bro? It's for the children, bro. Hey, shots
Shots
fired.
fired, nigga.
See, he still at me behind that the video. So he taking every out the opportunity to come in and you like it in Miami.
I'm not saying that.
Good guy,
brother.
bad
you
guy.
tell me he wrong.
Good guy, bad
That's
guy.
what
I
he's
ain't saying
doing.
nothing. I can't.
He vouched for the nigga.
I can't. I gotta take the charge with the man. I can't. You just said I gotta take the charge. I can't. I can't.
Big facts.
Nah, but that's real. These conversations because it make us get into in depth instead of nigga just speaking on the surface. Because niggas don't know like the shit that some of the shit these was saying like
So
you would never know that.
But my question to you is this: since we having a good podcast right now, me and D's are gonna be down here a few days before we go back to our hometown. Or you going to invite us back? Or you guys going to invite us back on the show?
Yeah, man, we gonna
Like,
fuck. We
chop it up.
How many more times we gonna be able to come on the show?
Man, listen, we gon' as long as y'all down here and we good and the space good, we fucking with it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like on some shit.
I just love the convo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that. You like to talk.
I ain't been saying nothing this whole podcast.
I know, but
down
you
there,
be
bro.
humble.
I've been doing
but you
good,
like to
right?
talk.
That's the love, Meena. That's the love. You know the love come becoming different. You know what I'm saying? That's the love. He know that why he fuck
See,
with us.
big
you heard me?
fact. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
Vice versa.
That's a
and,
fact.
And I was watching that nigga Vlad, like, 'cause he always bring that up, and I respect it because it is what it is. But he go crazy, like emphasizing, like when you talk about other podcasts, you know, because I did his first interview. I did his first, you know what I'm saying?
Leave Vlad alone,
and
bro.
just know that it was like to the world. You know what I'm
Vlad showed me
saying? So-
love though, bro.
No, what I'm just saying is, just picture a nigga watching that and knowing that that's
It's
not
not the
true,
first.
but it's true to the
Oh,
world.
I see what y'all saying.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm watching that shit like that shit fuck with me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping it real, like bitch. I'm watching that bitch like bitch. No,
Say,
bitch,
no,
yeah.
you talking about? Because when I first got out, bro, it was my lunch break, and I went and jumped in the car and did an interview with them.
Okay.
When I first got out, yeah. I know
We
what you're
was
talking
the
about.
we
the
had
first
the
one.
first interview.
But
you know?
Vlad said he had the first one.
Yeah,
But the world
we didn't
see
put
it.
the
Well,
world.
see, okay, all right.
Because we didn't put it out.
All right.
Yeah, we didn't put it out.
Yeah, I sure did do it with them first.
So I'm
But-
watching that bitch, and I don't know. I mean, he didn't say something. He didn't say something about us one time when he could give us an alley hoop or something, huh?
He didn't.
But I had to tell him that, and he said that wasn't right.
He said that ain't how it went.
Yeah, I had to tell him that.
Yeah, he did. He just
know what I'm
didn't
talking
speak
about?
on it. I have brought
go
it to you.
ahead.
One time he did.
Well, tell somebody the time he did.
But
Yeah,
then
I've been giving y'all props a lot of times.
One time he did, and then
Get that straight.
I saw it again, and it was like, I know I didn't speak on that.
But I always shout out No Real Cat Podcast,
You do.
bro.
For the most part, you do.
All right,
bro.
let's
You
talk-
know,
let's
I'm
talk
just
about
gonna
something
say
Not that
just-
time, though. He
just
wasn't know
that
the
I
time.
don't remember,
It's
but let's
just-
talk about
I'ma pull it up. I
something.
wish-
Take the fifth. Don't pull nothing. Don't send me. Don't call my bro. I'ma block you, bro.
Okay,
Don't
you
say
don't
nothing
talk
to
to
my
me
phone.
anyway.
You Robbie
So
talking
a block
gas.
don't even really matter.
But we might need to
It
talk.
wouldn't
We might need to
matter. These, I gotta
communicate.
get your number, but I'm talking to you. I ain't got time to be playing with this dude, bro.
He said, I gotta get the cahoots right.
Lil man.
Yeah,
you know,
man. Yeah,
Oh, Jesus be happy to talk to. What's up, my brother? How you doing, my brother?
Nigga said, don't worry about that, guys.
Yeah,
That nigga be toast in the can, bitch.
I got you. Oh, Jesus gonna love that.
These, I got a question for you. When you noticed that you was about to get released, like, you know what I'm saying, what mind frame that put you in, like, you know what I'm saying, coming home, meaning, like, did you start having plans on, like, what you was gonna do when you get home, or you just was happy to be free?
I was just happy to be free, and I was just let the course take itself. That's it.
Right, but you knew, like, I get on the outside, I figure it out.
Yeah, that's why I signed without. They made me sign a deal without suing. I couldn't sue. They made me sign for a lesser charge, even though I was innocent. You know, and if I didn't sign for the plea deal, you know, I could have waited and tried to sue him and get paid. I didn't care about the money. I just wanted to get out.
home.
Yeah, I just wanted to come out.
And I just figured this shit out once I get out.
I'll go do anything. I work for 2 cents. I made $19 a year working in the field.
Sensitive. Hey, so you had something else, man?
No, go ahead.
So that's how like everybody who getting out on like so that's not considered no false imprisonment shit.
It's supposed to be, but I mean, everybody just won't get out.
He worked a deal with
So-
him to make
Yeah.
it.
So that's how everybody getting out. Like that's a stipulation. You
With
gotta
life
sign
sentence,
something.
yeah, they make it sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sign for let's start manslaughter. They make it all sign for manslaughter. Manslaughter was 21 years when majority of us got locked up. and we've been down 30 years, so you know we was way overdue.
So did Eastside got out the same way to sign in something?
I don't know. No, I think he. I don't know. I'll be honest, because he came on way before all this took place.
Gangster, you heard the question? East Solid, he came home. How he came? He finished his time?
No, they let him out on bond or something. Shout out to East Side.
Yeah,
I got a chance to hang out the homie. He making moves too out here. He making moves. They let him out on some kind of appeal or something. He was waiting for something. The last I knew, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, East Side out here, he want that Wilson, he taking advantage of it in a positive way. Like he got the white folks backing him. In one of them little areas he brought me to this club. They rocking with him, bro. Like, yeah, he doing this thing. He taking.
Oh, y'all in Texas, y'all?
Yeah, that's well, you know, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanna live out here, this regular city.
Diesel, how you and Elvin?
Rose tore down.
How you and Elvin jammed up? Y'all got cool in jail, or you knew him on the street?
We got cool in jail.
Who was Elvin though?
One of my partners that I grew up in the Mag.
That's the one
when I was living in the Mag.
Oh, all right.
He's the one got me out.
What's up with you, man? Talking about the Magnolia.
No, that's what I'm saying. When I was living in the Magnolia, Elvin was my partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? We kind of.
What year this was?
That was in like in late 70s, early 80s.
70s.
Yeah, I'm 52 years old, brother.
Before you was around there, my nigga.
I was a Gertown. Real 17. You know, real.
Oh, you from 17, Walt?
Yeah, Gertown.
Yeah, originally.
How you claim the
Pioneer
Magnolia?
Island.
How you claim the Magnolia, though?
Cause I got my name in the know you when I made my
Oh,
bond.
no, that don't go like
Nigga
that.
been set tripping,
Yeah,
man.
that don't go
Nigga
like
been
that.
set tripping, gangster.
And he was a good swimmer.
Yeah, I heard that.
Big fact. I was on a swimming team.
That nigga D was stupid.
I played football.
That don't go like that,
I
man.
don't.
That don't go like that.
I tell people I'm from Gertown.
Oh, I ain't never heard that. It's fine. I mean, I thought you was
You did 20, you did 30 years in jail. You ain't gonna hear. You was so busy with the shank trying to make nobody come to the wall on you.
All in the LTI. You ain't never said you from
You never said that, bro.
Oh, that's a nigga. Yeah.
He was set tripping.
Oh,
It is set
that's some
tripping.
G shit.
All right, listen. Hold on, let me make this up. Because
they
I
know
left
you as gangsta out the Magnolia.
Gertown. I left Gertown at 8 years old.
That's where you from.
Went to the Calio. Then went to Johnson. Then went to Phillip Street. Claiming to know you while I was in juvenile and LTI.
Okay.
And then my mama finally got a project. So I had license. I really got my license.
So you went when you was on Phillip, that's in the 10th ward?
Now the Phillip in the third
On
wall.
the 3rd ward?
Phillip, right down the street, Phillip and Clara. That's why.
Okay, Phillip, all right.
So what would you say you from, y'all? What'd you say? You say from? I mean,
Well, a lot of people,
This is Gangsta at the Magnolia.
I mean, that's that was the popularity part. But people from Gertown was telling me, like, you know, gangsters really from back here.
Hey, but hold on, let me ask y'all something. Have I ever denied that? I'm the one start coming out and telling people that, nah, I was raised in Gertown, blah, blah, blah. I could have kept that buried. Nah, I'm from Gertown because I know some legends from back there. Shout out to Chopper Tudor. Shout out to Jerry, them Hounds, Cat Dad, man. I grew up with them people, man. Yeah, Pine and Olive.
that's what you
I used to be on a swimming team, Gertown. Listen, my parent, my godfather stayed across the street from the dome. When them little boys need to park their bike, I just charge them a quarter, put their bike over here in the yard. Bring your bike over here, but nobody gonna steal that bike, put it over here. Yeah, man.
8 years old, since Diesel asked that,
This is these.
I wouldn't say he from the place he was.
That's where he
prior to 8
made it.
years
That's where he
old.
made his name.
I wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that,
Ain't
Diesel?
nobody want to know Diesel talking
That's
about.
why you from there. I mean,
But these, you've been in the Melf your whole time?
my whole life.
Your
yeah.
whole run.
Look, he's
Never
my whole
left.
life.
All the way.
So,
Stand on that, nigga. Stand on business, nigga.
Nowhere else.
what was your relationship with Face?
Oh man, that's my little brother.
Yeah.
They face to hang together.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't, you know, a lot of stories be coming out, but I don't really hear people talk about
Look,
Face as much. You know
Face,
what I'm saying?
Face, Oreo, Flair. I mean, all of them. Uncle Larrell, Baby
Remember
Kiki,
Edward
all of
King?
them was my little partners.
You don't remember Edward King, huh?
Edward King.
That's Faye's big brother who got killed. Remember Thurman?
Yeah, Thurman.
When Thurman was in LTI for that.
Oh, when he killed the little. Oh yeah, that was Face.
That's Faye. That was Faye's brother, Edward King. That was his big brother.
No, that's ugly brother. That ain't Face brother.
Yeah, Edward King was Faye's brother.
No.
Man,
That man from the Melf.
No.
Hell, man. He
Listen,
talking
the
about
dude
somebody
who
else.
you talking about,
Man,
Edward King, I used to mess with his sister.
You didn't even know he got killed.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I used to mess with Mike's, his sister. Yeah, her name Audrey King.
That was Faye's brother.
No. Face lived next door to them.
Just take your lick and just say,
No, he wrong. He don't know what
no,
you're talking about.
you.
I'm tell you, I know them.
I'm telling you, man.
He ain't even know the man got
They got the
killed.
same daddy or what?
Huh?
They don't think they got the same. I don't. They must have the same daddy or something.
I don't know. I know that's his brother.
Nah,
His
that's
brother.
No, I know all.
You didn't say they got the same daddy.
I mean, I'm saying. I don't know. I'm asking.
Okay, you don't know. He didn't say it. Remember how you know?
What's that? I'm asking you. Do that?
Yeah, he used to tell everybody that's my little brother.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my brother. He used to claim
They
on
ain't good enough
everything.
about this.
I know him. I know him.
But he gonna say, but why? If he know why he say that they got the same daddy, I don't know they got the same
Yeah,
daddy.
because I know they got different mamas. Now he said that's his brother. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If they got different moms, they had different daddies.
That's what I'm saying. If they had the same daddy, I can see that because I know their mama. Both of them
But
got
you don't know
separate
their
mothers.
daddy.
No, I don't know their daddies.
That's how you know I'm on the daddy's side.
No, I just know Edward used to claim that's my little brother. He used to claim because me and Face was cool because I remember he got burnt up in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he told me that was his brother.
Okay.
Now, you know how Melf dudes do.
Face
They
had a
claim,
sister
well, that's
too,
my
though,
big
huh?
brother.
Did
You
you-
know,
No, I just know all this.
Nah, they do.
Didn't he have a
You know?
sister too though?
I
Did
don't
Face
know
have a
his
sister?
I just know all his brothers.
Okay.
How many brothers you know?
3, Flair, Fat Man, and the one that's in the Feds.
Remember Thurman had
Baldy.
all them sisters back there?
Oh, yeah, Thurman had Buku sister. Yeah.
And Isaac?
Isaac.
You don't remember Isaac?
No, I don't know Isaac.
Oh, man.
I don't
this
know
man
Isaac.
really ain't-
He got eliminated kind of quick though, but
No, he was coming. This was back in the
you
80s
say
we
he
talking
got, you
about.
say he got eliminated at 19 though.
Isaac?
No, but this in the 90s when he got eliminated. But we talking about in the 80s when Edward King got killed was in the 80s.
Yeah, I remember he got killed. I remember that when Thurman went to jail behind him. Yeah. I didn't. Not Face brother. I mean, I didn't know that.
Well, how many years you did gangster?
Where, in the Fed?
Yeah.
23 years, 10 months.
Oh, all right.
93 minutes and 43 seconds.
Big
you know, they
fact.
be knowing it to the
Big fact. Give me all that. 2 seconds.
Hey, that's crazy that nigga said, 'cause that's funny, bro. We were talking about East Side. That's his thing. That nigga gonna tell.
You know, to the
9,125. I got that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the exact days, I
But we
think.
won
He
all
started
our
to come
time.
up there militant. He come up there militant. His brother was one, and they killed his other brother from trying to escape. The
Yeah, he
Ku
told-
Klux Klan
yeah, he said
smashed him.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, so he went to jail right just a few years before you then.
Diesel?
Yeah.
Talking
To
about
state?
For
Yeah.
the for the stretch. Yeah.
No, we got locked up on the same time,
If he
and
did
when you done, and you
20
came home.
No, listen, he
Came
talking
home.
about in 94.
Okay.
I was getting out on the murder charges. I was beating them like Rocky, you know.
Okay. So
You
when,
got
when,
caught.
when you get done to 15 months? In 95? And you came
That
home
was
in
96.
Okay, all right.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
didn't go
95,
through
yeah, March 95, I got out in 96.
Okay.
That's when I went to the Freaknik and all that there.
this? You went to the Freaknik?
Yeah,
In Miami? Where was Miami?
Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
I mean, it was always in Atlanta?
Always, yeah.
How many times you went? Hey, that's all I was. That's all I was hearing about growing up. The VCR tapes. I plugged them shits in the VCR and watched them shits as a little kid.
When I first got out of WCI, April 1996, I went to the Cali, Randall, Doug, Wango, all of them get ready to go to Freaknik. And because Stone and Dooney, all of them had went in 94. 93 or 94, one of them.
That was
but,
one of the best years.
yeah, that's what it really was jumping, right? So they told me about it. Yeah, boy. So when I come home in 96, Randall was trying to get me to go with the Yo. But I had just come home the next day. I was like, nah, man, I ain't got no money. I ain't ready. I'm good. I want, man, we got you. Like, nah. But the next, I had to chop out of Gertown and put me on. So, as a matter of fact, I went out there in my Infinity truck too. So in 97 come around, that's what went out there. That's what we were beefing with the Yo at this time. I remember we in traffic.
The year before he was gonna go with the milk.
That's what
Go with the
I'm about to ask you that. That was fucking me up. But I'm saying it, yeah.
And let me tell you what's crazy. Because I was supposed to be in that Bowdy movie. Round just told me that Pete wanted to be on the roof with the K's and none of that, but they had changed all that. And then the next week or so, we started beefing.
No,
That's why I
it
wasn't in the
when
Bowdy.
you said that. I thought you were just joking when you
No.
was running that part right there about the roof shit. And
No,
I
that
thought
was
you were
really
just
what's going on.
joking.
Yeah,
All right,
Randall
all
had told me that. So look, we in traffic, right?
That's crazy.
Hot sitting on the roof of my truck. So as I'm driving, Hot kicking me, like, man, what you get? He like, look, I look back, T-Dub in a beige 4Runner on a side street. And he mean mother looking at us, and what we facing, we going this way, he over behind back here like this here. So, but we was already in traffic up this way with T-Dubs, and he turned that way. But we was out there, the Freaknik together out there.
What was that the BMF era?
No.
BMF came way after.
Oh, way after that?
Yeah, I had never heard
Early
of BMF
2000s,
until
like this
2005.
This later.
I had heard about them from Freaknik.
Yeah.
People were saying about
they probably was out there on their own time, but I'm talking about for to the
Their
world,
movement.
how they got
Right.
popular. It wasn't there yet.
Hey, cause you was in jail with Big Meech. So, I don't think you had got out at the time when Big Meech had did I don't know, like audio or something when he was like, if I was out, Lil Wayne would be the president of nothing.
No. He said if I was out, BMF would have been bigger than Cash Money.
Right.
I said, boy, you done bump your head.
That's what he said.
He said that.
And you
Meech
was
said,
there.
huh?
You
No. I was home when I heard that because I had made a reaction video to
You
it.
was home.
Yeah.
He mu-
We gotta leave that water alone.
No, that was a minute ago.
I've been home a minute now, brother. 3 years.
Yeah, probably home then. Oh, so you what you said? You said why you said that when you talked to him in there, you knew like the movement that he had. So you just thought that was far-fetched what he was saying, like, boy, you crazy.
They didn't have the talent to me.
Dad, come on, think about it.
From that perspective,
Bro.
Yeah, they didn't have the talent.
All they had was Jeezy. And he was straddling the fence.
Yeah,
he wasn't
all
really
the way
locked
their
in with
artist,
them.
right.
You see what I'm saying? So you talk about Drake, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. It's a dream team. Twisted all and with the Tiger all them. Man, stop playing, man.
So what do you think persuade his opinion to say that? What
Because
you think
he
was
feel
judging it off of?
he felt like he had the money. So you know with the money, and I said
that's
you
a
get the
point.
money, get the power. So he felt like I'm a likable person. My name ring. I got the clubs on now. We come through. So you know, but the problem is, these guys was already signed to Cash Money, Young Money. So no matter what he talking about with the money, who else you was gonna get to match up with that lineup?
Even when
with
they
that
came,
big three.
Even
That
when
was
they
the big
came
three.
That was
after
a big
that.
three for sure.
He
Fact,
tripped.
fact,
But
fact.
even when he came after that with the Rich Gang with fucking with
Young Thug.
Young Thug and all that,
Rich Homie Quan.
yeah, that still was a strong little movement
Yeah.
on that side of it. So and they ain't have nothing too much better than that besides the Jeezy movement, which wasn't really signed to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, so I was like, nah, mate, you tripping now.
yeah, Future too, like Ty Tom, like so. You know, he had a nice run, bro.
There's messages of coming, yeah. $100,000.
That was that's what it was.
Yeah. She said, I don't care, they real sisters. Trying to hit twin sisters.
That's what
Yeah,
you was
last
on.
thing
That's what you
I
was on.
want to ask you, like last thing, we're coming home, bro, because I already see where he was at with it. When coming home, was the dress code just super different from you? Was you easy to catch it or couldn't catch it? Because we know he didn't catch it.
Well, it looks to me, he called it.
Super different because, you know, when
He
we was out,
jumped tight.
I ain't never wore no T-shirts and tennis shoes. We wore ballads and
Ballads,
polos,
right,
you know. Yeah,
right.
I ain't never wore Jordans and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you was swagging before that.
Oh, yeah.
You been swagging.
Yeah, balance.
So it was
Balance
easy,
and
for, it
polos,
was easy for
everything.
you to catch on.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
I
I'm
don't like
saying?
the T-shirt thing.
Right,
I don't
right,
like the
right.
T-shirt run.
Right. And you went on that iron.
Pumping iron?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I'm a workout fanatic. He
For
don't
the
be
whole
straight.
30?
Yeah, I fall off sometimes. Be stressing, be stressed out. Yeah.
He ain't never get on.
Oh, he gonna get right.
That nigga did 20 years, man.
Yeah,
if a nigga don't do it, if a nigga don't
23 and
Hey,
10 months.
Gangster.
Stop cutting the time, Gas.
You want every cent?
Give me
how much
all
nigga-
that. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, they got paid off you every
Big fact,
minute
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure. So I
give
can
me,
get you.
Big fact.
Hey, that be the thing, bro. I be saying that shit too. I did 2 and a half.
Give me all
Man,
that.
I'm not doing no motherfucking push-ups and no hit no iron.
No, but let me tell you
I'm going
crazy.
home. Fuck all that.
I should do burpees and run the track. I should love to do that. But then,
When you was slimmer.
yeah, and then so when I come home, went to Walmart, because you got to think about in the feds, they might have them Amerforth cookies and the Red Bash cookies. They had them on there for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? So when I come on to Walmart, you got Hershey cookies, M&M,
Yeah,
peanuts,
all kind of
Right,
pecans.
yeah, shit, nigga.
I said, man, bro,
Really
I
stepped
was
it
so
up.
burnt. I took a picture of this. Sent it to one of my mother brother in jail. I said, boy, look at all this out here, boy. I
You
went,
missing this shit.
man.
Bitch was going to Walmart every day. That nigga was going to Walmart
Say, bro.
every day.
Yeah, bro, I cut up, bro. Man, I come out and enjoy my. And look, I should get in my car and go up and down the highway. I showed him, didn't I show that restaurant? I said, when we come out, I'm gonna bring you
We'll
in.
bring him around.
Bro, I should go up and down this block and look. I said, I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I'm gonna go here. I should go to these different restaurants. I would have to be free.
What were some of your favorite places like that you went to before you got locked up?
Piccadilly's.
Piccadilly?
Everybody's spot, huh?
Piccadilly was your spot?
I used to go to Piccadilly. Piccadilly's and Sean. You know how that was.
That was my shit. Showing. They still got
Man, you
showing.
know they got a Piccadilly's out there, about Clearview somewhere out that way. We went to
Yeah,
I
Piccadilly's.
know they got
out
one on the West
I
Bank.
got one in West Bank.
They
too.
got one down. I went to it before I left the last time.
Right. So you done got you some steaks and shit since you been home now?
Yeah, you know Angola, man. They got all that, bro. They got restaurants like that in Angola, for real.
So you had y'all was making moves to where you was getting raw food?
Oh, yeah, they got raw food. Yeah, they got pizza,
On the
like a
regular?
Pizza Hut every day. Yeah, every day.
Oh, that's legal.
Yeah, you sell it. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Damn, that shit
Whatever
come-
you want.
Damn, that's how them satellite camps was. They got Popo cards and everything.
Yeah,
Them
you got
deals
all
like that.
Yes, indeed. Angola, yeah, Burl Cane.
Is it true that y'all built Barrel King or a mansion on a prison?
They did.
Or you wasn't there for to do that?
No, the guys the dude that graduated carpentry school, they the ones that
You
built
worked in
it.
the hospital.
I'm just saying, but you was there whilst they was doing
He
it.
still syringes and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
selling.
saying. Like,
He was selling syringes down the wall.
So you didn't work on
Say.
a carpentry. You was just in the field.
No, I worked in the field.
After high school.
I taught guys how to read and write, and I worked at the hospital. My last 4 years, I worked at the hospital.
Right.
Yeah. I picked cotton and all that, man. Picture that.
Yeah, that's modern day slavery, bro.
Nigga really pick cotton. Huh?
Cotton, bro.
Was it mandatory y'all do that in the feds, like work the field, or y'all get to choose what y'all want to do?
We like in certain joints, if you don't pick a job, they'll put you in the kitchen. But the difference between the feds and the state, like at Unico, I even was when Unico, I made $116 a month. I had a seller was making $200 a month. We had a homie named Ball. He had been down 30 years. He was making $1,000. So you got in the Fed, you got a job where you gonna make money. So if you ain't got no outside support, every month you getting paid. And we said we knew you had to get paid before the 9th or the 10th of the month. They gonna post that money. Oh, boy, they post. So we, yeah, man. So we was getting money. We wasn't getting slave like them.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
The state had you mailing letters home, indigent.
But the guys in Angola, they get to make their money through the rodeo situation,
I
right?
used to sell hobbycraft too at rodeos.
Right.
belts and shit.
Yeah. Make $1,000 a week, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week.
Yeah, that was the
Every
lick.
weekend.
Y'all
They
look
sent
for
it home to
We
that
look forward to
girl.
that.
Start tricking.
He tricking
To
for
the girl.
No, I know.
Got license. Been down 30 years. He sending all the money home.
No.
Diesel, you need a lawyer money. Man, I send it to the girl.
Yeah, a lot of them do that, and a lot of them bros come up there, they marry him and take care of him, and then when the money gone, they leave him. Yeah, a lot of them marry him.
Divorce.
Last question I got.
You say the last
Diesel.
time.
No, because stuff keep coming to my mind about
right.
Diesel. I didn't ask you this before, so I'm asking Diesel.
Okay.
Gotta run.
With you
my
being
bad.
in
Hold
jail
up. Let me get
all the time you did, what's your relationship with your kids? Like, did they come see you a lot, or it's something?
That's a good question.
Man, my kids, my best friend, he always came, man. Yeah,
The whole jokes.
The whole jokes, my kids was there.
That's good, bro.
Oh, they be on them now.
Yeah.
That's
He
big.
hang out after they hang like he really be on the phone. Like one of them be like she the mama.
Yeah.
Nah, he really got a good relationship with
Anybody outside your immediate family stayed down with a nigga?
Yeah, a few guys out the mouth. They got about 4 or 5 guys out the mouth that's still strong with me.
Right. And them guys that be seeing you always conversing with
Yeah, Howard and all them.
on the gram.
Yeah.
That's dudes that was in Angola with you? Like the dude I see on Instagram with right now.
Yeah, all of them was
All
in
them
Angola.
was in Angola?
All of them was in Angola, yeah.
And all of them had an L?
Except for one.
And they got out through the laws and all that shit?
Yeah, laws changed, and some of them was juveniles, when they get 25 years, you're a juvenile, you go up for parole and get out.
Nah, that's love, bro, cause
What Beanie after 17 years?
Beanie,
home.
I went and saw him.
That's chicken
Chicken home?
Both of them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember Bean. I knew him when I lived in Hollywood.
That's right.
I went up there to see my pops,
Where you
and
from?
I seen Bean, and I said,
Pump.
"What you talking about, bro?"
Man, I'm just nothing.
Bean was a small dude, like, you know what I'm saying?
that's
So I'm
right,
looking
he
like,
was
man,
small.
he said, my pops said, you know him? I'm like, yeah, that nigga said, boy, that nigga be shanking, like he was handling his business.
Oh,
He
yeah,
had
was.
a respect
Oh,
name
Bean
and that,
was
but he was
dog.
small, like, you know
I
what
was
I'm
in
saying?
Paris with him. I know. Me and Beans are running together. That's why I know.
Like,
what was the first passing with C Murder in Angola when you seen him?
I met C Murder at the dice game, really.
In the
Yeah,
dice game?
yeah, he used to come back there, he got that money and he fat mountain, but I was at him, I said, yeah. And dude said, man, you don't know that's your round? Yeah, man. Yeah. After I knocked him off a few times, he started rolling with me then. He started rolling with me. That became my partner for real, yeah.
Free C, man.
Yeah.
Free C, man.
And I really hated it when you became my partner because I couldn't make that money no more.
Yeah.
What's up, Corey?
Real hustler nigga, boy.
Yeah, that's
Real
my brother.
hustler
Corey,
nigga,
good people,
dog.
man.
Oh,
Corey's
man.
Good people. Right?
Yeah, he good people.
Nah, man, I'm glad you came with Gangsta, big brother. It was good meeting you, and we gonna do this shit again, man. It's all love.
Nah,
nigga,
I'm
fuck
coming
with
myself
Gangsta.
next time.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna leave him in the room.
It's all love, man.
Yeah.
We just kicking this shit, just real shit,
Right.
man. Real and raw, just podcasting, man. Go by Gas the Realest.
I'm Mr. MEANA, the motivator, brother.
Hey, let the people know where they can find it. They know where to find this crazy motherfucker at.
Big facts.
Let them know where to find you at on all your shit, man. On all your shit that you got, social media, whatever you want somebody to support. Just let them know right here.
Lil Diesel, 30 flat on Instagram.
Tell them about your GoFundMe.
And GoFundMe.
Oh, hey, no, hey, listen.
And go from
Boy, y'all
your picture
niggas stupid, bro.
Your
Bro, y'all niggas, no. You already know what to watch.
Watch this, don't watch this other shit, man.
What?